Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Gauntlet, where our challengers are continuing to press forward as they attempt to defeat every single monster in the Monster Manual. As always, I am your GM, Scott, and joining me today, we have Josh as Chrom the Crusher.
Ready to crush as usual.
We have Emmy as Fess, Shield of Kelemvor.
Out for vengeance!
We have James as Vomm Stigabashi.
Our progress thus far, our footsteps blessed by the god of slaughter.
And we have Carrie as Lilith, the Chilling Bard.
I'm ready to murder some things today.
So before we get started, just a few quick announcements. First and foremost, we want to address that Roll20, the program that we use to bring you this wonderful show, has been having some difficulty today, and we have been experiencing this, as you can see, with Emmy already having to refresh. You may see us having to refresh and having to come back in, and we're going to continue on, and we thank you in advance for your patience while we work with this program.
I have to say, though, credit to the folks at Roll20. They've been working their butts off today to try and keep things stable. So.
Absolutely. I think this has been going on for a few hours ago, and already they're bringing it back. So thank you all at Roll20. Another quick announcement is we have a new show here at Adventurers Pack, and we are doing our first foray into live Let's Plays. So right now, Josh, Chrom the Crusher, and myself are going through and playing Raft on Tuesdays and Sundays. We are having an amazing time, and would love for you all to come and join us if you can. Let me see what else I have.
Help us build a floating paradise so that we may not die at sea.
Oh yeah, and make sure if that shark is going to kill us, you want to be there to see it happen. Also, one thing that we're going to say here and now, next week we are going to have a special guest on the Gauntlet.
Exciting.
A wonderful voice actor that many of you may know from a rather popular video game. I am not going to tell you who it is right now. You're going to have to stick around until the end of the show to hear who that's going to be, but we will announce our special guest at the end of today's show. And then, second to last, we want to continue to remind everyone of this month's charity shout-out. Emmy, do you want to go ahead and take it?
Sure thing. Down below, you'll find a link to True Colors United. They do amazing work with LGBTQ homeless youth. They are doing very important things right now, considering the state of everything. So give them some love. Go check them out. And if you have a little bit of time or maybe a couple of bucks, definitely throw them their way.
All right. And lastly, before we get going, I would like to also thank all of our patrons. We got some new patrons this month, and we're very excited to have you as part of our team. It is with your help that we are able to continue to grow and bring new shows to our channel and improve the quality of the shows that we currently have. If any of you are interested in becoming a patron, there is a link in our widgets below the video. You will get cool things like behind-the-scenes videos, access to the maps that we use here in the Gauntlet, as well as up-to-date character sheets of all the characters. We're about to be launching those here shortly. Yes, there it is, Chrom. So,
find out all the ways Chrom can crash!
With all that being said, I think that's enough of me talking.
So many ways.
Are you ready to venture forth into the Gauntlet?
Always.
I was born for this.
Alrighty.
Don't you know it?
So, moving you over to the sanctuary and making sure that the music is playing. Last week, though starting off with very little health to your name and a rather no spells, very few abilities, you pressed forward from the last sanctuary and somehow were able to get all the way to this next one. I'm still floored by that. So, again, great job, everyone. Now that we are here at the sanctuary, I believe we've got a little bit of bookkeeping to take care of. Lilith, we have all leveled up, and we need you to roll. Yes, so we need you to go ahead and roll your health to move forward into the Gauntlet.
Come on.
7 additional points.
Nice.
All right, very nice.
Oh, that involves math. I
So-
am not. There we go.
Let's go ahead and take this time. Perfect. Anyone who would like to take a short rest with whatever remaining hit dice you have, please go ahead and do so.
And
Yes,
I shall
please.
play my flute, so everybody gets an extra 1d6.
My very goodness.
All that health coming in.
Got some rest.
I have 2 hit dice left. I shall roll one of them plus the d6 graciously provided to me by Lilith.
Of course.
Oh.
Okay.
Bad rolls. 2 on each of the die.
Okay.
11. Oh,
Chrom 2 rode poorly with a 2
I'm
and a
full up.
1.
Okay.
I'm not far off full. Got an additional 12 on top of my 12.
All right. Now, before we get going, I want to let you all know that over the course of the week, we actually got some people redeeming adrenaline surges and sabotages in our other shows. So you are all going to start off with an adrenaline surge, and the first monster is going to have a sabotage. And I also believe,
Oh, I like our audience very much.
I also
We love
believe
you.
that everybody has inspiration as well.
oh, wow, okay.
So enjoy that.
All right.
This is what I get for trying to take you all out. It's not going to happen this week. I highly doubt
They
it.
love us too
Ah,
much for that.
Thank you, audience. It is much appreciated.
We are grateful for our audience's help to get us further through the gauntlet.
Now, lastly, before pressing forward, you've got some funds at your disposal. Thanks to our lovely players our audience who have been donating bits to us, you have a grand total of 677 gold in your coffer.
Can we just make a Scrooge McDuckian sort of situation here in this room? Is that in keeping with the aesthetic of the sanctuary?
Not quite enough.
I know, it'd be very sad. We could start it though. It would be a Scrooge McDuckian small pile.
It'd be like a one thing pile.
Be like a kiddie pool of gold rather than a.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, let's talk shopping, because you are able to do so in the sanctuaries. Is there
Yes.
anything that you are interested in doing?
I require a crossbow.
I can now wear medium armor and I can have a shield. I would like to get either one or both of those things. Please.
That makes sense. I think we definitely could get our bard a little bit better armored.
I would appreciate it. I am too squishy at the moment.
Does this have to do, by the way, with which college you've been educating yourself at, Lilith?
Oh yes, I decided to continue my path in the valor. I like the fighting.
As do we all. All right. I can't seem to find the price of a crossbow.
Oh, I've got everything pulled up here. Just let me know what you guys are
very good.
interested in. So, a crossbow would run you back, if you're looking for just a hand crossbow, heavy crossbow, or normal crossbow. And by normal, I mean light.
How much is a light and how much is a hand?
A light crossbow is going to run you 25 gold. A hand crossbow is going to run you 75 gold.
I would propose this to my fellow party members, that while a hand crossbow provides me far less range, considering my shield, it will be far easier for me to carry. I believe our priority should be getting Lilith armor, but if we're feeling as though a hand crossbow would be good, I would very much appreciate one.
Well, I mean, we could probably, with the funds we have, if we're not trying to save up for anything in particular at the moment, we could probably afford the hand crossbow, some medium armor, and a shield.
Of course. Do you know what armor you were looking at, Lilith?
Oh I was looking at my ideal I can't get, I don't think, because half plate would be ideal. But I believe I gotta look it up again. Can someone tell me what the medium armor options are?
Of course. So you have the option of hide armor, chain shirt, a scale mail armor, breastplate, or half plate.
Right. So ideally, I would get breastplate or half plate, but I think scale mail will work.
Scale mail, I imagine, would probably be best at this time.
Yeah, scale mail is going to run you 50 gold. Breastplate is going to run you 400.
Right. I think, and scale mail gives me what?
It is, you will have 14 armor plus your dexterity modifier to a maximum of 2. So I believe your armor class would go up to...
16.
Yeah.
Lilith, what is your dex? I believe I have here that your dex is 12.
No, it should be 14.
Oh, okay. So in that case, yeah, you would have that armor up to a 16. You would have disadvantage on stealth checks.
Because we do lots of those.
Yeah, so many of them here in the Gauntlet.
Yes, how often have we stealthed in the Gauntlet so far?
And I have a +4 to my stealth there. So, I wouldn't mind getting up to that because right now my armor class is 14, so I would take getting up to that 16. That'd be lovely.
All right.
Let's do that. And then a shield is 10 gold, correct?
Yes. So all of that, the scale mail, the hand crossbow, and the shield would run you a grand total of 135.
I would like to actually keep my old armor just in case I eventually move my dex up. Can I put it in my locker?
Yeah, you can leave it in the sanctuary. That's fine.
All right. And then I would also then need crossbow bolts.
Oh, I have plenty. You want some of mine?
No. I shall buy my own.
All
Okay,
right.
I have 40. I over prepared.
There's no such thing in the Gauntlet. I should probably buy 40 of my own. So yes, if that's all right with everyone, I would like to get the hand crossbow and 40 crossbow bolts.
All right. So the 40 crossbow bolts is going to run you an additional 2 gold.
All right.
So that is going to bring the total party cost up to 137.
I think that does it for me. Anybody else? How about you, gents?
Oh, and my shields. Do we include that?
Yes,
in
that
it?
was included.
Fabulous.
Chrom finds himself over-equipped, and you see Chrom just pulling the hand axes off his chest and putting them into the footlocker below. Chrom just needs his trusty flail and great axe, and perhaps a javelin or two, and that is all he needs to conquer this gauntlet.
All right. So with that, I believe anything else on your shopping?
For me.
How much do we have left?
A lot.
So I don't know about the rest of you. I currently am carrying 2 empty healing potions, but did anybody else get full up on having 2?
I have 1 healing potion.
I'm going to.
So do we want to...
Now, question, however, is it, do you have any, or have you purchased some but have used them? So...
I have 2 purchased, and I've used them both, so I have 2 slots full.
Okay. Really quick, while this is being discussed, I want to let the audience know what's going on here. So in order to not let our players just buy a whole bunch of health potions and break the gauntlet entirely, they are only permitted to be able to carry either a combination of potions or scrolls to a maximum of 2. There are other items that they can purchase that will increase this size category, but at the moment, that's their limitation. So, seeing it, I guess the question is, who all is at their maximum capacity of potions?
Chrom has 2
So I'm
empties.
maxed out.
I have 1 potion. It has not been drunk yet. I've not quaffed it at this time.
Perhaps we should buy
I
a
ain't got
second
nothing.
potion for you, Fess.
Vomm, you don't have any at all?
I ain't got nothing now.
Oh my goodness! Get Vomm a potion.
Yeah.
What is wrong with us?
Yes.
And I think we should get Fess a second one so she has 2 slots.
All right.
All right. So I believe, just so you all know, at the moment, there are 6 health potions within the party. I believe Lantiel had one, and they've drunk it. So, if you're looking at having more potions that you can carry if you buy 3 more, at least as far as the party is concerned.
Wait, more potions than we can carry?
I will explain it later. So, 3 potions. All right.
Chrom understands, surprisingly. We would have 1 extra potion than we can take into battle. But, Benevolent Gauntlet Master, does that mean that upon the next TPK and resetting, we could have a stockpile extra potion to swap out?
No, you are not permitted to store any consumables in the sanctuary. So, as of right now, with Lantil gone, you do have 1 empty potion that is in the sanctuary. So right now, you can buy 2 more potions. After that, if you buy any more, they will vanish.
Got it. So I say we buy 2 more potions, 1 for Fess, 1 for Vomm.
All right.
All right.
Very good. Thank you.
Is there anything else exciting? I mean, I wouldn't mind eventually switching my light crossbow for a hand crossbow. But
we have the funds to do that now.
Because now that I have a shield, it wouldn't be a half bad idea. Gauntlet Master,
yes.
Can I sell my light crossbow and get a hand crossbow?
Absolutely. So another hand crossbow is going to run another 75 gold. Right now you are at 450.
Okay.
And selling your old light crossbow, you will get a quarter of the price back.
Okay.
Fair, considering it has seen a lot of death.
It is quite bloody.
And also, the gauntlet is not the best place to get a return on your items. Okay. So, with the light crossbow,
This is economics inside the Gauntlet 101. We're glad you've all tuned in.
Yep.
Just wait until our next inflation episode.
All right.
Then we'll discuss the housing bubble.
With that, you're all
for a
sold.
stimulus package.
You're at 319, I believe, is how much you have right now.
And we are so grateful to our audience for providing these weapons for us.
Oh, yeah.
And just one more reminder. How much for +1 weapons?
A +1 weapon is the cost of the weapon plus 1,000 gold.
Ooh.
So.
Ooh. I see a +1 rapier.
Chrom would very much one day like that.
All right.
I think all of us would like that very much.
+1 weapon for everybody.
+1 armor for me, because what I need is a higher armor class.
Eventually, maybe.
On that note, a big old thank you to Psychos C4 for the 100 bits. So there's another 10 gold back into your coffer.
We are so grateful for you. Thank
All
you.
right.
Yes. What are the other things we could eventually buy? I am curious as to what are the options.
A horse, a boat.
There is a
small house.
There is a very long list of things that you can buy, and I am going to say, if that is your question, we're going to have to do that off camera because we need to get into the gauntlet.
Fair enough. Well, maybe save up for a +1 weapon then for Chrom the Crusher.
All right. So, with all that shopping, anything else that off the top of your head?
I have all I require.
All right.
Good.
In that case, we're going to go ahead and dive into the first room of the gauntlet. Stepping out of the main door,
Ready for action.
you find yourselves in a cavern. There's the music. You find yourselves in a cavern. You are quite familiar with this room, having spent a lot of time here. You have recently defeated the drow, the kobolds. However, this time around, you don't see much of anything.
As I turn around, before
Chrom does not like these.
I start looking for the hidden beasties, I'd like to see if my friend Vomm is still blue. I forgot to be looking.
Oh, yes.
Vomm Stigabashi is still blue.
Surely
Blue
this.
orc.
I am not okay with this.
It's a good color on you, my friend. You should
look
be okay.
Fantastic. I love the new look.
I'm sure that this is
Beautiful.
definitely in keeping with Grump's fashion.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
I
As
believe I was read a children's story at the orphanage called The Blue Orc and the One-Eyed God.
As you're all
very
discussing
fitting.
your blue orc friend, the skittering sound of some giant centipedes appearing rush down.
Alright.
Alrighty.
And as gonna say you were in mid-conversation with each other, they get to go first.
Fair enough.
Fitting.
So,
Surprise round.
this first one here, coming right up to you, Chrom, is going to attack you with its massive mandibles. But that is only going to be a 12 to
Bring
hit.
it on.
So not much going to be happening
Absolutely
there.
not.
Let's see, this one is going to come up here and attempt to get you as well, Chrom. And that is going to be a 16 to hit.
Still no.
Ooh, all right. This guy is going to come up here to you, Vomm, and is going to natural 1 on the die. Man, the last week I got plenty of natural 20s on you all. This is just what I get for it. And this massive centipede is going to come up to you, Lilith, and attempt to hit you. And that's just going to be a 12 on the die. Nothing. Well, that was that for.
Excellent surprise round.
Yeah. Well, I didn't give them surprise. I didn't give them that much. However, it did. Initiative was moving. So Lilith, you are up next.
Fantastic. And you say we have advantage?
No, you do not.
Oh, we don't.
I didn't give them advantage on a surprise round. I rather just had the initiative order go.
No, don't we have advantage?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
We don't have...
Everyone has advantage on an
Adrenaline.
adrenaline surge.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
So I have this on advantage then. Great. I am going to seeing this centipede come up in front of me, wielding my brand new shield that's will soon be bloody. I'm going to try to chop it with my rapier.
Alrighty, go ahead and give it a chop.
Thank God for advantage. That is 15.
15 to hit the giant centipede is actually going to do it. Go ahead and roll damage.
8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. Wow. That's actually enough to finish off this first giant centipede. As you stab right into it with your rapier, you're able to get under the chitinous underbelly of it and go right in between 2 segments. And a little bit of pus comes out and it falls to the ground. Anything else from you, Lilith?
I just give a bow and say, that is how it's done.
Alrighty. That is then going to bring us to Vomm.
Right, in predictable fashion, I'm simply going to turn at this pathetic creature and its inability to hit me, and I'm going to spear it.
Alrighty, go ahead and hit it with that spear.
Oh, that will be a 17.
17 is going to hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Marvellous. That will be 8 points of piercing.
8 points of piercing is also enough, as these giant centipedes come almost as if out of the walls and have their first round of attacks on you. You are able to gut right into this one and end it for even attempting such a disgrace. Anything else from you, Vomm?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, that is going to bring us to the top of the round with Fess.
Alright, I'm going to not be measuring, I'm going to be walking. I'm going to walk right over here. I'm going to take a stab at this fellow here. Actually, suppose I would just need to go here, but no, you know what? No, I'm going to provide my friend with the advantage. That's the nice thing to do. Within the Gauntlet, we're about friendship.
Yes, this is a show about being nice.
That's gonna be a 13 on the die.
That's going to do it.
Oh, thank goodness.
So go ahead and
Alright.
roll that damage.
It's going to be 7 piercing damage.
7 points of piercing damage as another of the giant centipedes drops to the ground. Fess, anything else from you?
That is my turn.
Alrighty, that is then going to bring us to Chrom the Crusher.
Chrom was finally ready to rage, but now he sees how easily his allies have felled all of these centipedes. And instead of raging, he would like to just simply crush with his flail.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll that attack.
That is a 21 to hit.
21 is gonna hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
And that is 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
11 points of bludgeoning damage is enough to then finish off the final of the giant centipedes with your flail, was it?
Flail, yes.
Alrighty. So, with the last giant centipede falling to the ground, you all hear a soft echoing in the cavern. As it grows louder and louder, a collection of giant frogs.
Ah, I see we have hit the giant part of the alphabet.
The giant part of the alphabet? What could you possibly be talking about? Begin to leap out of the water. And I believe in the initiative order, Lilith, you are up next. And actually, before we, quick question from the chat. Yes, Ben. So the first sabotage was used. I believe then we're at a clean slate. We have all of our adrenaline surges and all of our sabotages done. So yes, these giant frogs come out, which, yes, even though they are giant, they are still medium-sized creatures, because they're still frogs.
That's still giant for a frog.
Lilith, what would you like to do?
For frogs, yes,
Alright.
very large.
Sword in one hand and shield in the other. I actually am going to hold my fist up to my chest and cast Armor of Agathis on myself.
Okay, very nice. So, as you hold your fist up to your chest, the chill in the room, you can actually see some of the water evaporating from the pool off where the frogs are, and that water coalesces over your skin as you now have a very thin, shimmery layer of armor over you. Anything else on your turn?
I'm gonna just go hang out here.
Okay. On that note, it is now the frog's turn.
Delightful. Come at us, frogs!
And
come at us.
with their speed, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yep, this one is able to get to you. And so this giant frog is going to hop towards you, Chrom, and is going to attempt to make a bite attack against you. And that is going to be a 15 to hit.
Puny frog.
Oh, my goodness gracious. This second frog is going to do the same and is going to come right up to you here and also make a bite attack against you, and that's a 4 on the die. That's not going to do it at all. This frog is going to come up to you, Chrom, and you know what? Wash, rinse, repeat. It's just going to be, okay, there we go. 19 to hit.
Finally,
Finally.
a challenge.
So as the frog leaps forward, its massive jaw unhinging and taking a bite onto you. And that is going to be 4 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make... Oh, and you are grappled. So, as long as you are grappled, you are restrained, and... Yeah, you can make a check at the... As an action. You can make a check as an action to get out. Also, yes, chat, this is the same music that we've been using here in the Gauntlet. It might just be a little bit louder. Let me know if it's too loud. I can turn that down. This frog is going to come out and, well, it can't actually get to anyone, so it is going to be right about there. And you'll note that, actually, there were 2 more that were hidden under the water that are beginning to come out as well.
So many frogs.
I feel as though the Gauntlet thinks that we're walking a little too easily with these frogs here.
Yes, I think we made them angry.
And Actually, this frog is going to... Yeah, they're going to use their full actions to well, come right up onto you all. So that is going to do it for the frogs, which then brings us to Vomm.
Assault by frog. An amphibious assault, if you will. I'm going to turn to this one just below me, and I'm going to use my spear to try and, well, kill it.
Alrighty. And as a quick reminder to our audience, oh wait, no, that is gone. You guys took a short rest in the sanctuary, and that poison only lasted for an hour.
Oh, I know.
So that is
convenient.
you're good.
Okay, 24 to hit.
24 is definitely going to hit the frog. Which frog was that you're attacking?
The one beneath me.
Alrighty,
To
go
my
ahead
south.
and roll that damage.
Oh, that's maximum damage for
Oh.
9 piercing.
9 points of piercing damage on the frog as you shake the
Maximum
gunk
damage.
off of the spear from the centipede. You jab right into one of the frogs, and you catch it in the leg, and you can see it start to bleed a bit, but it's still standing. Or hopping, I should say. Anything else from you, Vomm?
No, I'm going to stay where I am.
Alrighty. So, with that, it is going to bring us to the top of the round with Fess.
All right. Well, once again, friendship is caring. I'm going to go right there. Provide my friend with some advantage. And also myself, because that's also how it works. That's only an 11 on the die.
Only an 11 on the die. My goodness, wouldn't you know? That's enough to hit a giant frog. Go ahead and roll damage.
I don't even have to try
Frog.
to hit these things. Okay, that's...
They're giant, and they're frogs.
That's going to be 8 points of piercing damage
8
upon this giant
points
frog.
of piercing damage upon this giant frog. All right, your rapier goes in, and you can see that it pierces slightly, but against the flesh, it kind of bulges in slightly. It's somewhat of a rubbery, bulbous amphibian. It's
Giving me flashbacks and I hate it.
Anything else from you, Fess?
That is my turn.
All right, that is then going to bring us to Chrom the Crusher.
All right. Chrom looks down at the frog on his arm and gives it a little shake. And for the first time in weeks, Chrom the Crusher would very much like to rage.
Alrighty.
All right, so Chrom now full of rage and fury at this frog swings his flail at his own arm. That's a 16 to hit.
So actually, let me double.
At disadvantage.
16 to hit.
Disadvantage for the grapple, correct?
Let me double check. So you are restrained. I am. Yes, so they are at disadvantage. Okay, so that was a 16 to hit.
But that having been said,
Yes.
I am opposite you, giving you flanking.
Well, then
I'm-
it was a 21 to hit.
Okay, so 21 to hit. That both of them are gonna hit. Go ahead and roll.
Either way,
Roll damage on that for me.
can't wait. All right, that is 7 on the D8 plus 6 from my strength and my rage is 13 plus 5 points of additional radiant damage.
Very
as
nice.
my divine fury channels through me.
Now, actually, I do want to double check something. Were you attacking the one that had you grappled, or were you attacking the one that Fess was giving you advantage on?
The one that was grappling me.
Okay. So, how much damage is that in total?
Oh, that is 18 points of damage.
18 points of damage is just what you needed to take this toad, or this giant frog, from full health to a puddle on the ground. You're no longer restrained.
Hey!
Alrighty. Chrom, anything else from you?
Chrom is just very pleased to be raging once again.
As are we are.
Thank you so much, Black Void Cat, for the follow. Welcome to the Adventures Pack. Alrighty, so, Chrom, You are done. Lilith, you are up.
All right. Seeing him get that one, I am actually going to barely audible start singing a low hum, and I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers on this guy here.
Alrighty, go ahead. And what?
It's a Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Alrighty.
See how wise frogs are here on the Gauntlet.
That's going to be a 9.
Yeah, so he failed it. He gets 3d6 psychic damage and must use his reaction to move, invoking opportunity attacks from all that can hit him.
Very nice. Go ahead and roll those damage first.
Okay. 6, 7, 12.
12 points of damage. Alrighty. So, with that, he is then going to move, and as he moves, I believe then Vomm, Lilith, and Chrom are all going to get attacks of opportunity on him. So,
Bullfrog.
as he's doing that, how many of y'all want to do it?
Chrom would very much like to.
Yes, of course I'm gonna hit it again.
Yeah, why not?
Alrighty. So, go
Feels
ahead.
excessive.
All 3 of you roll attacks.
The Gauntlet is about excessiveness.
17.
19.
17, 19, Lilith?
8.
8.
I missed.
Alright, so, Vomm and Chrom, you are both going to hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Oh, this poor
6
thing.
piercing.
6 piercing.
The Divine Fury is only once per turn, so this is without the radiant damage, but it is still 11 points of damage.
Okay, yeah, that's this poor thing. It attempts
Vaporize it.
it attempts to hop away, and as you do so, you just Vomm, you are able to pike it with your spear. I suppose that would be a pike. You're able to stab it with your spear in midair, and as it's already dead on your spear, Chrom comes in and just blap, smashes it with its flail, sending it flying and splattering against the stone wall of the cave.
Oh,
Yeah, it's dead.
I see we are now playing baseball with the
Chrom.
Jaguar.
Chrom watches the explosion of blood and shouts, "For Kelemvor!"
Oh, Chrom, you have
Yes!
All right.
Kelemvor!
That's right. That is right. Chrom is now a zealot on the path of Kelemvor.
So, Lilith, anything else from you?
F.I.
Oh, that was.
I have too much excitement if I just picked up my microphone. I'm sorry, audience. For Kelemvor!
Here, hold on. Lilith?
Yes.
Okay.
I moved there.
Alrighty. Fantastic. Anything else?
That is it.
Alrighty.
I'm very satisfied. I have been meaning to do that for a very long time.
On that note, it is the giant frog's turn. We're going to start here at the bottom. This one's going to move around behind you, Vomm, and is going to attempt an attack against you. That's going to be just a 17 to hit, which I already know doesn't do it. The one opposite of him is going to attempt to attack you. 19 to hit.
Just hits.
Alrighty. So that is going to be 5 points of piercing damage as it bites into you. And you are restrained. As that is happening, Mr. Awesome 84 has redeemed Agent of Chaos on Chrom.
Yes.
So
Chaos.
let's go ahead and spin the wheel and see what is going to happen.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Wheel of Chaos going around. Look out! This is a negative.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh.
Bring it on. Chrom loves chaos either way.
Okay. Oh goodness, did I not put that in my chart? I forgot to put that in here. No worries, I remember exactly what it does.
It is memorable and thus I'm terrified.
Alrighty. One
Yes.
second while,
Oh lord.
Look out.
I think we're going to be very glad that both of us are praying to Kelemvor right now. We might need some blessings.
Ladies and gentlemen, something has happened to the map. And that's all I'm gonna say.
Landmines.
Oh boy.
Great.
Isn't stress-inducing at all.
Oh, this is
Watch what
perfectly
you said.
calm.
All right, so also an adrenaline surge has been redeemed by Manic Pixie Travel for Lilith. I
Thank you,
believe
Manic
with that, I just have to set a couple more things really quick. Don't mind me at all. There we go. That is all set.
Setting some traps.
So, on that note, it is still on the toad's turn. That that giant frog up there, because there's a very large difference, ladies and gentlemen. Don't ever forget it. This giant frog here is going to attempt to attack you, Chrom, and that's going to be a 13 to hit. So that's not going to do it. The one next to him is going to do the same. That is going to be a 14 to hit. Neither of those doing it. Boy, oh boy, howdy. Wouldn't I love it if some of my monsters would actually do something? But no. That's going to bring us to Vomm. You are up. Also, thank you, Mr. Awesome, for redeeming an adrenaline surge for everyone. Mr. Awesome, that's not how that works. Has to be for one person. You cheeky. However, that I'll go ahead and say that goes to Vomm. So.
Thank you very much. It's fine that Chrom has chosen Kelemvor. Grumsh is used to being scorned, and if anything, the potential for greater sectarian violence within the group is also something Grumsh approves of. But anyway, I'm going to try and kill this frog that's got me tongued.
All right.
Right. That'll be another 19.
19. Yep, that's going to hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay, that'll be 7 piercing.
7 points of piercing damage. Very nicely done. And I believe... All right. That's still standing strong. Well, hopping strong. Anything else from me? Well, your speed is reduced to 0, so... Anything else on your turn?
No, I'm good.
Alrighty. That is then going to bring us back to the top of the round with Fess.
All right. I'm going to laugh at my good friend Vomm and good-heartedly say, I think that you just sound a little jealous. And I'm going to...
Jealousy is not within my wheelhouse.
I'm going to stab at this frog in front of me.
Alright, go ahead and roll that attack on advantage.
With my rapier. Oh boy, I am having the luck that is affecting the Gauntlet Master is also affecting myself. That's going to be a 12 on the die.
12 on the die is enough for the to hit a giant frog. Go ahead and roll damage.
Luckily these things are terribly easy to kill. That's going to be 10 damage on the die.
10? No, so question, is it on the die or is that the
10
damage?
total.
Okay.
I got excited. I'm very excited, alright? I now have a friend following Kelemvor with me, and I'm so excited, okay?
10 points of damage is going to finish off this last giant frog. Anything else from you, Fess?
That is my turn.
Okay. That is then going to bring us to Chrom. You are up, sir. And Lilith, you are on deck.
Chrom would like to look behind him towards Vomm and say, "Don't be blue, my friend. No hard feelings, I hope. Kelemvor's righteousness was just so infectious, I could not help but follow. And in the same motion, I will turn and swing my flail."
I was going to say, is that your turn? Jeez. All right, so swinging your flail.
Yes, at this frog. Where's my ping? The frog between me and Fess.
Alrighty.
At recklessly for advantage.
Okay, go ahead and yeah.
That is 22 to hit.
22 is definitely gonna hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Just a little bit.
All right, I feel the radiant energy surging through my arm and through the flail as I roll. 7 plus 6 is 13 plus 6 is 19 points of damage.
Yeah, that is enough to finish off. I'm not even. It's gone. It's dead. You did it. Cool. Well done. Wow. All right, Chrom.
I like this Kelemvor guy.
Anything else from you?
F5, Fess.
F5!
All right, so Chrom, is that your turn?
Yes, that will do it.
Okay. That is then going to bring us to Lilith.
All right. Very satisfied with my last little whisper. This time, though, I'm going to go with the rapier approach. I'm going to try to spear the one that is holding my friend.
Alrighty. Go ahead and roll that attack on advantage, as you are, well, both flanked and have an adrenaline surge.
I rolled 2 3s.
Two threes. What's the total?
7.
7. Okay, 7 is not going to do it. Okay, so anything else from you on your turn, Lilith?
No, that was a little disappointing.
Okay. That is then going to bring us to the giant frogs. As you are currently grappled, the first one is going to attack you, Vomm, the one behind you, and it has advantage on this attack. That is going to be a natural 20. That is going to be a total of 4 points of piercing damage as that one bites into you.
Very well.
And let me see here. This other frog, as it's got you in its mouth, is just kind of gumming at you. It isn't able to attack you. It isn't able to deal any damage. And you also can't fit down its throat. It's trying, but it can't swallow you. So that's going to be it for the frogs.
Chrom loves frogs. They're very amusing.
That is then going to bring us to Vomm. Fess, you're on deck.
Right, well, I think I'll start this off by just finishing off the one that's got me grappled. Give it a good old stabby stab. Oh dear. I don't have an adrenaline surge or anything, do I?
You do not, no. And your attacks are on disadvantage because you are restrained.
Oh, correct, yes. Well, it was bad either way. Well, what I'm going to do then is I'm going to invoke my channel divinity and use Guided Strike, which gives me +10 to my accuracy after seeing the roll.
Oh.
So that'll be a 15.
A 15 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Very nice. I like that.
Which makes it all very powerful.
Oh, I only rolled a 1
Maybe
on
I
the
made
die.
the wrong choice.
No. We're so
So that'll
cool.
be 4 piercing damage.
4 points of piercing damage as this one that is still just gnawing away at you. You feel like you can get a hit, and you do, and it's still chewing away. Which is then going to bring us to Fess.
All right. Which frog is the one trying very desperately to eat my friend?
This one here.
All right. Well.
Something I am going to say, as you are... Well, actually, no, you landed right on it. Fess, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. As you are stepping forward, suddenly blades spring out from the ground.
Oh boy. Okay. Cool. I love this. That's going to be a 13.
A 13 is not going to do it. You take 7 points of slashing damage as you spring that trap. I'm gonna move you really quickly so I can delete it.
Right.
And anyone moving from now on, I need you to use your waypoints to show me the exact paths that you take.
Oh boy. Okay. As I step out of the trap a little bit, I'm going to go, watch out! These things really hurt. I'm going to stab at the frog, trying very desperately to eat my friend.
All right, go ahead and roll that attack.
Oh, finally. That's going to be a 23 to hit.
23 is definitely going to hit. Go ahead and roll damage. And what do you mean, finally? You've been hitting with all of them.
Barely. I'm rolling an awful lot of 7s over here. It's very disheartening. That's going to be 7 points of piercing damage.
7 points of piercing damage is enough to finally have this giant frog stop gnawing away at Vomm, and it falls to the ground lifeless.
Orcs are not for dinner. Orcs are not the other meat. All right, that's my turn.
Alrighty, that is then going to bring us to Chrom. You are up. Lilith, you are on deck.
All Alright, here goes nothing. Chrom is going to move. So, do I use the ruler tool to show this to you?
No, so as you pick up your character, hit Q, and you'll note that it starts to measure. And any place where you want to take a turn, hitting Q again is going to set a waypoint.
Alright.
Okay.
Did that work?
That worked perfectly.
Great. And... Alright, Chrom looks around trusting.
I love it, Chrom.
And then swings with the flail.
All right, go ahead. No,
Okay.
No trap has been sprung.
Yes, he swings. That is an 18 to hit.
18 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
This is my favorite part. Sorry, it takes me longer now. There's more math. It's 15 points of damage.
Oh,
as the radiant energy surges through the flail.
Guys,
I think it's a little dead.
Need I remind you, you're still only in 1 quarter. Like, be nice to these things.
The Gauntlet is not about niceness.
I know
it's about
that
friendship.
all creatures
Chrom could do this all day.
I know that all creatures summoned in the Gauntlet are magical summons and have no souls, but jeez, it's dead. Okay.
That's right.
As the last frog falls, you hear the rippling of water, and you look back over to the pool, and you see a large reptilian head begin to emerge as a giant lizard pokes its head out of the water, its tongue coming out and tasting the air. Whoop, boink.
What?
And it is going to... Let's see here. Yep. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's going to come right here, and it is going to attack you, Lilith.
Okay.
So it comes forward, and it opens up its massive jaw to take a bite at you, and that's only going to be an 11 to hit, so that's not going to do anything.
Never mind. I was gonna ask a question, but never mind.
As that is happening, 3 more, not coming out of the water, but climbing down from the ceiling, using the pillars as ladders. They come down to the ground. This one here is going to come to you, Lilith, as well. Boink,
That's
right
a whole
here.
lot of lizard.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it too is going to attempt to bite you, and that is only going to be a 10 to hit, so that's not going to do anything there. This one here is going to come to you, Fess, and that's a 2 on the die. Not even going to bother counting what that is. And this one here is going to come to you, Chrom, and there we go. That's a 17 on the die, bringing it to a grand total of a 21 to hit.
Yes, finally, that will do it.
All
You're
right.
welcome.
So that is going to be 5 points of damage, halved down to 3.
All right.
So, with that, that's it for the giant lizards. That's then going to bring us to Chrom. You are up. Oh wait, no, Chrom was the last one to kill it. Lilith, you are up.
Fantastic. The one that tried to attack me first, I'm gonna try to stab it with my rapier.
Alrighty, go ahead and give it a stabby stab.
15.
A 15 is going to hit the giant lizard. Go ahead and roll damage. Chat is saying, yes, indeed, I do need better dice, apparently today, and I do need to work extra hard to try and kill them now. This is tough.
That's 8 points of piercing damage.
All right, 8 points of piercing damage as you pierce into this lizard's leathery hide. It's still standing strong. Anything else from you, Lilith?
No, I shall stay here and stare it down.
All right, that is then going to bring us to Vomm. You are up.
Right, I'm going to plant my spear in the ground, grasp my eye patch bearing the red eye of the one-eyed god, and I'm going to cast Bless at 2nd level on myself and my companions.
Okay, so I believe you are all blessed. Let's go ahead and mark that down. And
Amazing.
that gives them an additional 1d4, is that correct?
2 attacks and saving throws.
Very nice. And you know what? This is going to be the symbol of bless from you. This bleeding eye.
I love it.
Yes.
Alrighty. Chat says #blessed. Okay. Vomm,
Truly,
anything else from you?
#blessed life.
Vomm, anything else from you?
Nope. I am going to remain where I am because I'm worried about what is in the ground now.
Alrighty. Bringing us back to the top of the round. Fess, you are up. Chrom, you are on deck. And before that happens, chat, sabotage is against the enemies. So you can give an enemy disadvantage. Or you can choose to give it to them. It's really up to you.
Alright.
If you hate us, yeah.
Yeah.
Tough call here.
Heck, you could give an adrenaline surge to the bad guys for all I care.
The Gauntlet Master does not wish
Hey,
us well.
no asking the audience
yeah.
for help.
I need it right now.
I'm going to... a little nervous by these things, but I'm going to just attack it for now. At least I don't have to move. I'm just
Okay.
going to attack this creature here with my rapier.
Alrighty.
It's going to be a 17 to hit.
17 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
That's going to be 9 piercing damage with my rapier.
9 points of piercing damage to this giant lizard. Very well done. And on that note, Mr. Awesome has redeemed sabotage on Lilith.
They're awesome. What? As if these lizards weren't terrifying enough.
Thank you, Mr.
The
Awesome.
crowd is fickle.
I appreciate that.
Mr. Awesome! I thought we were friends.
Oh, closest to Lilith. Darn it. Okay. You get me all sorts of happy over here.
Much better, Mr. Awesome.
All right, now, Mr. Awesome, hold on. There's two closest
Mr. Awesome
to
living up to his name.
There's two that are close to Lilith. Which one? There's the one on the right and the one below her. You let me know. So that's then going to bring us to... So Fess, you attacked, you dealt damage. Anything else from you?
That is my turn.
Alrighty, that is then going to bring us to Chrom. You are up.
Alright, Chrom is going to see that his ally is in danger, and rather than fighting the lizard right in front of him, he's going to pull a javelin and throw it at this lizard here.
Okay.
With an additional d4 from that bless, thank you, my blue orc friend. That is a 22 to hit.
22 is going to hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
And the radiant energy makes the javelin glow as it flies through the air. Ooh, bad damage roll, but that is still 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage on a bad damage roll. That is enough to take this giant lizard down to the ground.
Yes, I rolled a 1 and a 2 on 2d6.
Chrom.
Thank you, my friend.
Chrom needs more new dice.
All right, shall we?
All right. Anything else from you, Chrom?
Yeah, Chrom will just turn back to the lizard in front of him and roar into his face.
Alrighty, that is then going to bring us to the lizard, who, in response to you roaring, is going to open up its own mouth and try and take a bite out of you, and that is a natural 20.
Bring it on.
Luckily, I've been rolling really bad on the die as that happens, so that's going to be 8 points of piercing damage halved to 4 from the giant lizard.
Gotta love that rage.
And then the one below you, Lilith, is going to attack. And since the one that the sabotage was put on the giant lizard that died, I am going to be a benevolent game master and give it to this other one on Lilith. So this is happening at disadvantage. Whoop, that needs to stay in. All right, and that brings that to a negative to a natural 1. So that giant lizard is going to do absolutely nothing against Lilith. Then bringing us to the one above Fess is going to attack you. That is going to be not bad. That's going to be a 22 to hit you, Fess.
22 hits the shield of Kelemvor.
Alrighty. That is going to be 8 points of piercing damage as this giant lizard noms into the side of your shoulder.
Ow.
Yeah. That's it for the giant lizards. That is going to then bring us to Lilith. Vomm, you are on deck.
All right, seeing as my other foe has disappeared, I'm going to spin around and try to stab this one with my rapier.
Alrighty.
And using my bless, it's a 1d4.
Yes, you add 1d4 to the attack.
That is 21, 22.
22 to hit is definitely going to hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
6 points of piercing damage.
6 points of piercing damage. Very nicely done. All right. Anything else from you, Lilith?
Mimicking my green friend, I'm going to try to yell at this one.
Alrighty. So, as you yell at the giant lizard, that is going to bring us to Vomm.
Right, I'm going to. So many targets, so little time. I'm going to turn, step to my right. Hopefully, nothing terrible happens.
All right.
And I'm then going to try and spear this giant lizard.
Alrighty. Go ahead and roll that attack.
Right. With the 1d4, that is 12.
12 to hit. 12 is exactly what you needed to hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Marvelous.
Bless coming in clutch.
5 points of piercing.
5 points of piercing damage. Very well done. Alrighty. Anything else from you, Vomm?
No, not for now.
Okay. That is then going to bring us back to the top of the round. Fess, you are up. Chrom, you are on deck.
Okay, starting to look a little bit rough. I think I need to kill this thing, so I'm going to attack it first.
Fess, what's your health at?
I haven't updated it. My apologies, DM. Let me update on my character sheet. My health is at 5.
Okay, yeah, that's very different.
Apologies, DM. Alright, I'm going to stab at this lizard.
Okay. Stabbing at the lizard, go ahead.
With the D4, that's cocked. Good. That's going to be 13 to hit.
13 is going to hit. Go ahead and roll damage on the giant lizard.
Let out a giant sigh of relief in Kelemvor's name. And that's going to be 9 damage.
9 points of damage to this giant lizard is... Ooh, it is looking very rough, but it is still standing.
Alright. That's going to be my turn.
Alrighty, that is then going to bring us to Chrom. You are up.
And remind me, the lizards go right after me.
Yes, so Chrom is up, lizards
Is
are
that
next,
correct?
and then Lilith is after the lizards.
All right, Chrom, seeing how effective his javelin throw was, and seeing how bloodied his ally Fess is looking, we'll do the same trick on the lizard in front of her.
Okay.
Oof, that is, not bad. Thank you for that bless. That is 16 to hit.
16 is going to hit. Go ahead and roll damage. So,
Right.
chat, how high do you think this is going to be?
Not the best, but not bad.
He's still going to kill it, let's be honest.
15 points of damage. 15, yes, definitely.
15 points of damage is enough to take this giant lizard down to the ground. Enough of this not bad and then immediately murdering the creature, Chrom. Come on.
For Kelemvor!
All right, Chrom, anything else from you?
No, Chrom is displeased. You will keep the shield in between him and the remaining lizard in front of him.
All right, it is going to attempt to do what it did last time and just bite into you, and that's a total of 7 to hit, so that's not going to do it. Bringing us to the one attacking Fess, which is also a 7 to hit, which is going to do little to nothing. All right, that's it for the giant lizards. Lilith. you're up. What would you like to do?
All right. Moving sounds so sketchy right now. I shall stay where I am, and does it take an action to stow my weapon?
If you're stowing a weapon and drawing a weapon, yes. If you're dropping a weapon and drawing a weapon,
Just stowing it.
Just stowing it, you're good.
Okay, so I'm going to stow my rapier and then blast the one hitting Fess with a ray of frost.
Alrighty. Go ahead and roll that attack for me.
Read the scaly blighter.
So that's 13 plus 6, 19.
Oh, that's definitely gonna do it. Go ahead and roll damage for your Ray of Frost.
7 points of cold damage.
7 points of cold damage as this giant lizard begins to slowly stop moving as it becomes a giant ice sculpture.
Fabulous.
Anything else from you, Lilith?
I turn to Fess and say, "You doing okay?"
I'll be fine.
Great.
Alright. That is then going to bring us to Vomm.
Okay, again, not necessarily wanting to move very far across the ground, I'm simply going to turn to this creature that Chrom has been continually crushing, and I'm going to throw my spear at its face.
Okay, go ahead and roll that attack for me.
Well, okay, so non-natural 20 without the bless.
That'll hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Max damage, 9 piercing.
9 points of piercing damage. Very nice.
Push.
All right, as your spear goes flying through the air and catches into the side of this giant lizard, it's still looking all right. Vomm, remind me, how long does Bless last?
It is a minute.
Alrighty. Can you do me a favor and be keeping track of how many turns that has gone by?
Already doing so,
I
dear.
love it,
That'll be
sir.
2.
Thank you so very much. Alrighty, that is then, unless anything else from you, Vomm? Alright, that is then going to bring us to the top of the round with Fess.
All right. Well, feeling my wounds are looking a little nasty. I'm going to take my Everest health potion.
Alright.
All right. Oh, Kelemvor is truly with these dice. That's a 4 and a 2 on the dice, meaning I heal 8 points of damage. So that is
Very nice.
going. That's an act. Is it a bonus action to look around my feet and see if there are traps anywhere we can get this giant lizard?
If you're checking for traps, that is an action.
I will wait here then.
Alrighty. So just to double check, that was 8 points of health?
Yes. Actually, I'm going to, as a bonus action, sheath my rapier.
Okay, good to know.
That will be my turn.
Alright. And Fess, just so you know, I took care of adjusting your health on your bar.
Thank you. I was just
Actually,
that.
so really quick, so this is new that we have for our audience and also a little bit new to our players. We now have it so that you at home can keep track of how much health is above our players. It's a little hard to see from a distance, but we've got little health bars. Players, anytime you take damage or heal, you can go ahead and just click on your icon and click in the little green circle. You can just hit plus or minus and the amount that it was healed by, and the computer will do the math for you. Little bit of cool stuff there.
Very nice.
So, on that note, Chrom, you are up.
Computers can do math now?
Right.
I know, right? It's all ones and zeros, apparently.
That is good because Chrom cannot. Alright, so Chrom, after slaying 2 of these lizards with his javelins, will turn to the last remaining one and he will say, "Thank you for your patience. You may now have my full attention." And he will attack with his flail
Alrighty.
recklessly for advantage.
If you would like, however, Bladro has just redeemed an adrenaline surge. Bladro, this is the second person to try and do an adrenaline surge for everybody. You only get to pick one person, but we will go ahead and give this to Chrom the Crusher, who is currently up. So you don't have to do this recklessly if you don't want to.
Great, not recklessly! But at advantage, that is an 18 to hit.
18 is definitely going to hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Alright, here we go. Big damage, here we go. Alright, 6 is 12, 3, 16 points of damage!
Oh my gosh. Yep, that's gonna do it. Well done.
That's what I thought.
Oh, hey, Manic Pixie Travel. Thank you so much for gifting some subs around. Thank you.
Thank you. Welcome everyone to the pack.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate it.
So, with that, anything left on your turn, Chrom, as you finish off the last of the giant lizards?
Chrom would like to just shout to the heavens, I am a god! Thank you, Kelemvor, for imbuing me with your strength.
Yeah.
Alrighty. And as he is shouting to the heavens, you feel in response the floor fall out from under you as you are in the inky blackness that is transporting you to the next arena. You find yourselves in a grassy field with what am I saying, grassy field? I'm so used to that response. You find yourself in a grassy forest. Though the trees are not incredibly dense, they have packed in the area. You see nothing. Bringing us to the top of the... bringing us to Lilith. You would be up next.
Oh, right, and I see nothing.
Well, you see trees.
Yes. See beautiful trees. Lovely day to kill things. With that in mind, I think I'm just going to hang out here, and I am going to prepare my ice in my hand for the first creature that I see.
Okay. That is then going to bring us... and anything else from you, Lilith?
I am good waiting this one out.
Alrighty. So, that is going to then bring us to Vomm. However, before that happens, Zagmeister has redeemed Agent of Chaos for the Blork. So, the Blue Orc.
Blue Orc!
So, let's go ahead.
I worry that this name is going to stick.
And spin that wheel. I'm so sorry if that is the case. Look out! Wow, that's 2 for 2.
Again?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? I was just.
Oh, trap!
Oh, I'm loving that.
You are. You're having a hard time hitting us.
Oh.
Chaos is not in our favor today.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, if I had a desk with which to hit my head upon. But there are no desks in the Gauntlet. Only mud.
All right. So, the arena has changed. That's all I'm going to say. Oh, hey, Light and Time, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Adventurers Pack. So, with that, Vomm, what would you like to do?
Well, I'm going to bide my time. Firstly, though, I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself at first level.
Very nice.
Okay. Ah, quite nice. I heal a few points of damage. I leave spellcasting modifier. Yes. I heal 9 points of damage.
All right, very nicely done.
Very nice.
And that would be my action, and otherwise I'm going to stand there looking blue and grimacy.
Okay. That is then going to bring us to Fess. Top of the
Every
round.
day that Bob is blue, he's just going to get angrier and angrier. I'm going to draw my rapier. I don't like that the room has changed. I'm very, very nervous about that. Going to hold my action for something to come near me, and then hopefully I'll stab it.
Okay. That is then going to bring us to Chrom the Crusher.
his rage is not afraid of the spiky ground, he will move forward on a diagonal like
Ooh.
this in a straight line.
All right, let me just double
He'll
check.
hold out his shield and he will ready in action.
Okay.
Nothing. He looks at the ground.
Nothing happens. All right, so you're readying in
Alright,
action. What action
he's
are you?
just gonna hold a flail attack. Yep,
Okay.
flail attack. Take it back. Javelin attack.
Okay. All right. Okay. You hear the rustling of trees coming from this direction,
Okay.
and that's it.
Oh, God.
Lilith, you are up.
Not good.
All right.
Bad for Chrom.
Excellent for the Gauntlet Master.
Yeah. All right. Seeing the path that Chrom took, I am gonna go. I'm gonna go here, here, here. Ah. Does that work?
So once you, yeah, there we go. Once you're done setting your waypoints, just drop yourself in the final position.
Okay. I accidentally set an extra one, but
That's all good. Even if you set an extra one, just drop it on where you're gonna go, and you'll be fine. All right. Yeah,
I went through his path.
it seems to be fine. So as you step forward, anything else?
Again, I am gonna ready my frost for the first creature I see within my range.
Okay. That is then going to bring us to Vomm.
All right, nothing immediately having exploded or gone horribly wrong. I'm going to turn and begin to follow in this direction. Go there.
Should have forged a deeper path. Whoops.
And I am going to hold an action to throw my spear should something come within the requisite range of 20 feet.
Okay. That is then going to bring us to Fess.
Alright. Feel as though maybe I should have brought the hand crossbow out, but I'm going to try and gods. This is so nerve-wracking. I don't like this. It's making me so nervous, and I'm already trying to figure out what comes after giant lizard in the alphabet. Giant owls, giant octopus. I don't know.
Yes, there are 12 giant octopus waiting in the trees here for you.
You know what? Considering lately, that would make sense.
The most likely answer.
I'm
Yes.
going to.
Indeed.
My apologies, Gauntlet. My nervousness is making me feel a little fuzzy. How do I do waypoints again?
Once you pick yourself up, hit Q, and then any place that you want to go, hit Q again to drop a waypoint.
Okay.
And then when you get to your final position, just drop it.
All right. So. Oh. I'm holding Q. I'm
Did you-
feeling like an elder millennial.
All right, so pick yourself up first. So once,
Pick myself up.
yeah, so click on your icon and then move to make sure that you've got it.
Okay, got it.
Now hit
All right.
Q.
Uh,
Welcome to the Gauntlet, where I teach my players how to play Roll20. Come and join us.
Very versatile system. You just have to know how to use it.
Let me.
straight line.
You're just going in a straight line?
Straight line.
Okay. Well, I'm very sorry to say that right here, as you step over, this time it is a row of spikes shooting out from underneath the ground. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Gods! It's fine. It's fine.
Right.
So far. Thank you for blessing me, Vomm. Okay.
You don't still have my body.
Gods. Soft 20. Soft 20.
Soft 20, very nice. You succeed. You're only going to take half of this.
No stress. No stress is being had over here.
You take 7 points of piercing damage as you step over this this released spike trap. As that has happened, the spikes have not receded. this area right here is now considered difficult terrain.
Okay, well, this changes my plan. I'm going to then quaff my second healing potion, because otherwise I'm going to be very, very hurt.
Okay.
So, that's what we're going to do.
Alrighty. Anything else from you, Fess?
No, and that's 2-4 on the die.
Very nice.
So that's going to be 10 points of healing back.
Heals.
Oh, thank you. So yeah, a quick prayer to Kelemvor.
Maximum healing.
Maximum healing. Okay.
Alrighty. That is then going to bring us to Chrom. You are up.
Chrom is going to look around and he's very confused why nobody has attacked his mighty form. And his rage will fade. Yes. It's okay, he only had a few more rounds of it anyways. Here we go. He will forge ahead like he should have done last time, still on a straight axis. To, where did you say the rustling was coming from? Is it this tree?
About up here, yeah. This area.
Sure. He will go as far as he can.
All right,
Ready a
and
flail attack.
so can't quite do a
Oh,
straight
and
line
also
because
Gauntlet Master, just so you
Yo.
know.
really quick, you can't do a straight line because you can't go
forgot to
through
roll
that
my
tree
survival
there.
check. I see. Okay, so then here we go with the waypoints. He will go his full movement to here.
Okay. And yes, do that survival check to see if you are able to get
Yeah,
it.
so is it, I threw 2 javelins, is it 2 different checks or just one?
Just one check.
Okay, then that is a 16.
Perfect. You get both of your javelins back, and also as you step over this spot here, a row of spikes
Yes!
coming up. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Alright, so from Chrom's Barbarian level 2, he has Danger Sense, which gives him advantage on dexterity saves.
On things that you can see, correct?
Correct.
So
Is it not
these
in
are
this
hidden.
case? Oh, very bad. That is 6.
All right, so as the spikes come up at you, that is... Oh, that wasn't that bad. That is going to be 6 points of piercing damage that you take as you walk over that trap.
You keep saying that, Gauntlet Master.
Alright.
That was very low on the damage die on those. All right. Anything else from you, Chrom?
Nope, just holding that flail action.
Okay. As you you land in this position, looking up at the tree, you see the leaves part slightly and very large eyes just open up as... Oh, no, I need a giant owl.
Alright! Not octopuses.
Thank you.
Octopi.
And it is going to swoop down at you to make an attack. So, swoops down. That is going to trigger your held action, however, so go ahead and roll that attack.
Alright. Ooh, very nice. 18 on the die for 24. to hit.
24 is definitely going to hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Alright, and unfortunately I'm no longer raging, so this is not with Radiant. But that is still 10 points of damage.
Very nice. 10 points of damage to the giant owl as it swoops down. It is still going strong, and it is going to attempt to attack you with its talons. That is going to be an 18 to hit.
That will just hit with my shield.
Alrighty, so that is going to be a total of 7 points of slashing damage as the talons claw into your sides. And it is then going to... That was 5, 10... Let's see. Whoop. I can do this for myself as well. It is then going to fly back over here to this tree, and due to its flyby ability, it does not provoke attacks of opportunities as it flies away from you. That being said...
Do I see it over there?
Yes, you would have seen... Or actually... Yes, you would have seen it flying through the air.
It's a giant owl.
So would that.
But it's also flying, so it is flying through woods. You are behind a couple of trees, so you can see it, but it's going to have cover on this attack.
Copy that. So disadvantage.
No, its armor class is increased.
Copy that. We're still blessed or no?
Yes,
Yeah.
you are.
Great. Oh, well, I didn't need it either way, I don't think. So it was a 24 plus the 3 for bless, so 27.
27 is definitely going to hit. Go ahead and roll that attack, or damage.
Ooh, ouch. 2 points of damage.
2 points of frost damage as it continues to fly away. Now then suddenly slowed on its movement. As that ray of frost is going out, another giant owl pops out from the tree behind and is going to swoop down at you as well, Chrom.
All right.
Coming down to you here. And that is going to be... that's only going to be an 11 on the attack, so not anything going to happen there. It is then
Not this time.
going to fly over here to this tree. That's it for the giant owls. That is then going to bring us to Lilith. You are up. Vomm, you are on deck.
Great. Well, I hit it once. I'm gonna try to hit it again.
At the moment, you do not have line of sight on it as it is directly behind a tree.
This one here?
Both of them.
Okay. So, moving seems so sketchy. Okay. If I move here, do I line of sight on this guy?
Yes, you would have line of sight on that one. So this is the tree that is blocking your line of sight on the top one, and this is the tree blocking your line of sight on the left one.
Copy that. Crossing fingers. Boom.
All right, so as you step forward, I am very sorry to say that this spike trap
Armor.
shoots up at you. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
These spike will absolutely be at this party.
Yes, it will. It's 11.
All right, 11 is not going to do it. You take, actually, you take 11 points of piercing damage as these spikes shoot up from the ground.
So then my armor is gone?
If Armor of Agathis, how much
Yeah,
armor does it give you?
I
10
had
points? Yes, so your temporary health is gone and you take 1 point of damage.
That's fine.
Could be worse.
That's pretty nice.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Alright, so now that you have line of sight, would you like to go ahead and make your attack?
Yes, I am going to try to frost it again.
Alright, Ray of Frost going forward. Let's see that attack.
18 on the die, plus 6, 24 again.
Very nice.
Bless 4.
Oh,
This one-
you've got it even without the bless. Go ahead and roll damage.
7 points.
7 points of frost damage going to the giant owl. It's starting to look
Show him who's
slow
boss, Lilith.
and not enjoying its life, but it's still standing. It's still perched in that tree. Lilith, anything else from you?
No, I shall get myself an ice sculpture of an owl soon.
All right, that is then going to bring us to Vomm. You are up. Fess, you are on deck. Chrom, you're in the hole.
Right, this might take me a second, having to bring out some Minesweeper strats here. It's going to go here, and then right. So I'm going to go there, and then I'm going to go there. And then I'm going to go using my aggressive feature that gives me bonus movement. I'm going to go here. And I'm going to hold out my hammer and I'm going to crack it against my shield and I'm going to point at the giant owl in the tree and I'm going to say, "Come then, Mr. Owl. Let's see how many hits it takes to get to the center of you."
As you
And
step
I hold
forward,
an attack.
As you step forward and smash against your shield, you reach forward to say your words, and you actually landed right on a trap. I am
I
very
don't care.
so. Yeah, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Give him advantage for his awesome taunt. Oh.
Yell through the pain.
How many hits?
A dexterity save, you say?
Yes.
Right, that is like the one thing I'm really not good at. 3.
3. All right, so that is a failure. You
Oh,
take
boy.
12 points of piercing damage as up through the ground.
Ow.
All right.
Okay, then.
And you are holding your action for the owl to come in.
I am holding an attack with my hammer.
Alrighty. That is then going to bring us back to the top of the round with with Fess.
Okay, I'm gonna tap at my chest at my holy symbol of Kelemvor. Say a quick prayer. Move. Doing kind of a silly quick step as I'm doing it with my feet up.
Just hat.
Yeah, I'm going to go. Oh God. Let's see. Pick myself up. Q. There. And then. There. And then. Going to hold my rapier out and hold an attack.
Alrighty. Okay.
We tiptoe across the top.
This may now be my new favorite of the Chaos Wheels because it just puts you all on edge.
Of course it's your favorite gauntlet.
Of course, it's your favorite.
Alrighty, Chrom, you are up.
Red Chrom is going to tiptoe forward, join the line of shields, and instead of holding an attack, Chrom would like to hold his action to grapple.
Okay.
Is that a thing Chrom can do?
I'm gonna say yeah. Absolutely. Okay.
Absolutely, yes. Then Chrom would like to hold his action to grapple, the first thing that comes within reach.
Okay. All right, we've got that. Also, really quick, Bladro, thank you so much for the 100 bits. That's another 10 gold towards your coffers, everyone.
Thank you! This boy helps us deal with the extreme pain and stress of this room.
That is then going to bring us to the giant owls. This one up here is going to fly down to you, Chrom, and that is going to trigger...
Chrom would like to use his inspiration. Yeah, go ahead.
So I'm gonna... Vomm, were you holding your action specifically for the other owl?
No, I mean, in fairness, I said I just triggered on a hammer that comes within range.
All right.
So I did not specify that owl.
So I'm going to do this in order of initiative. So, Chrom, your attack would trigger first. So you're going to use your point of inspiration to have this on advantage?
Yes, I would like to use my inspiration. And just a strength check?
This will be an athletics check. Also, thank you again, Bladro, for the another 100. So nice of you.
Thank you!
Bladro! Yes, thank you. We are that much closer to more powerful weapons.
+1 for everybody.
All right, so yeah, that'll be an athletics check.
All right, so Chrom is proficient in athletics, and on advantage, here we go. Ooh, 6 on both die. That's only a 12.
12. That's actually gonna do it. So yeah, it too got a 12. So as it flies down to attack you, it gets the attack on, but you're able to grab hold of it. Yeah, I'm gonna say that it is grappled. Yeah, it's not gonna be able to go away.
Teach you to fly away on me!
Might actually get to attack this one.
You know what? As it's done that, it's going to, rather than attack you, since it's grappled, it's going to attempt to break the grapple. Oh gosh, so I need a athletics check from you, Chrom.
All right, let's hope this one's better.
Actually, yeah.
Much better! It's a natural 20!
Hey-o!
Hey!
So what are we looking at?
First opportunity of the night!
So, Chrom, what is that in total?
Beat that, owl! That is a 26!
26. Yeah, its 4 is not going to do it. So it attempts to fly away, and you just hold on to it like, no, bird! No! All right.
Get some!
So with that being said, I'm going to say that, yeah, that is then going to trigger Vomm's held action. So Vomm, you get to attack, and I believe that this is going to be on advantage because it's
Hell
grappling.
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Okay, 19.
19 is definitely going to hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
The trusty hammer. Max damage. Only
Yeah.
11 points of bludgeoning.
11 points of bludgeoning. So as this giant owl flies down and Chrom grabs it by the feet and it attempts to fly away, it just continues to hold it. You grab your hammer and crack it across the head. And although you've seen owls turn their heads 360, you haven't seen one bend at about a 95 degree angle. This one's dead as it falls to the ground.
As a reminder.
Dang, guys. Dang.
It turns out the answer was 1 hit.
This owl is then going to fly down and attempt to attack you, Chrom. That is going to be a 19 to hit.
Yes, that will hit.
All right, that is
Chrom
going to
doesn't
be...
care. He's very satisfied. He grabbed that owl.
So, as the first owl goes down, you're like, that was pretty good, and you feel claws across your back. That is going to be 8 points of slashing damage from this giant owl.
Yeah, boy, Chrom is down to 1 HP. 1
And
HP.
it is then going to fly over. Yeah. And that's going to be it for the owls, bringing us to Lilith. You are up.
All right. Can I see Chrom from here?
No, you're in direct line of sight with a tree.
I assumed as much. All right. I will tiptoe, hopefully, my way here.
Oh, no stress.
There.
All right, everything seems to be fine.
Great. Awesome. Cool.
Thread the needle.
That was good. I am then going to cast Healing Word at 2nd level on Chrom.
Okay, very nice.
Thank you.
So that's 2d4 plus 4. 4? 6? So 6 plus 4, 10 points of healing.
10 points of healing. Very nicely done. Dang.
I'll take it. Thank you.
Anything else left from you, Lilith? All right, that is
Wait, was that a... that was my bonus action.
Yes.
Yes. Awesome, I can still do a cantrip. Can I see that owl in the tree?
It is directly behind the tree, unfortunately not.
But I can hold my action. So I would like to hold my Ray of Frost for the next time it comes into range.
All right, holding a ray of frost for the next time that the owl comes out. That is then going to bring us to Vomm. You are up. Fess, you're on deck. Chrom, you're in the hole. Oh, hold on, Vomm. I believe you're muted.
1 second, apologies.
No worries.
I'm going to do a very quick measure.
All right, and actually, while you're measuring, looks like we have someone new in the chat. Hello, Phoenix. Welcome. This is the Gauntlet, where this stalwart group of adventurers are attempting to go through every single monster in the monster manual in order of challenge rating. So, yeah, they are going through the Gauntlet. All of these rooms are representative of environments that these creatures are summoned. All of these rooms have been magically created, and the creatures have been magically summoned. They have no souls, so don't feel bad about taking down giant owls. And yeah, we're going until they die or until they get to a sanctuary. One of them is going to happen. Hope you enjoy. So, Vomm.
Probably death.
All the more people to witness my glory. I have determined that I am just about in range of spear throwing, so I'm going to drop my hammer, take my spear, and try and nail this feathery bastard out of the air.
Now, I will say it is behind the tree right now.
Oh, I know. I'm still going to try.
Okay, it's gonna have, just so you know, it's gonna have it, what? I think with where it is from you, it has total cover.
Ah, well, okay then. I'm going to move slightly.
Oh,
That changes
boy.
things. I'm going to push through Chrom. I'm going to go up here. Ha
All right.
Don't
Yep.
cover for you anymore.
Now you've got line of sight on it, and go ahead, roll that attack. And as you roll that attack, Bladro, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. My goodness.
Bladro, yes, thank
She'll
you.
get those +1 weapons soon. Hopefully.
Yeah, seriously. All right, Vomm, what'd you
Alright,
get?
dude.
I believe I am blessed with the arrival of our new member, as well as the actual blessed spell, because that was a natural 20.
Yes. All right. So as you come behind this tree, you see the feathers of the wing peeking out from the tree. You're able to finalize where its head is. You chuck the spear right at it. Go ahead and roll damage.
That will be 13 points of piercing.
13 points of piercing damage. Very nicely done. The owl screeches, and you can see the entire tree begins to shake. Just yeah, it did not like that one bit. Anything else from you, Vomm?
No, I'm gonna just stand there looking quite pleased with myself.
Alrighty, as you should.
As you should.
That is then going to bring us to the top of the round with Fess. You are up. Chrom, you are on deck.
All right. Giving yet another air 5 to Chrom, saying, I'm glad to see Kelemvor has made you so strong. I'm going to take a risk. And just, no, I want to walk. There.
Alright, what was your weight?
I just made a diagonal line.
Alright. Okay.
Oh, I barely missed one, I'm sure. Okay,
Now, it is up in the tree.
it's up in the tree.
Yes.
How high up?
It's about 10 feet up.
Okay. So, how hurt is it looking?
It's looking pretty hurt.
Alright, I'm going to hold my action for if it decides to try to attack me to stab at its side.
Alrighty, holding your action to see what is going on.
If
Also,
it comes close enough down on its way out of the tree.
really quick, thank you so much, Phoenix, for the follow. Welcome to the Adventures Pack. Okay, so, holding
Yes,
your action,
welcome.
that is then
Right.
going to bring us to Chrom the Crusher.
Alright, Gauntlet Master, you tell me. Is there any world, any combination of movement and athletic checks that can get me up to the owl?
You know what? I'll say going into the tree, it's going to take an athletics check to attempt to climb the tree, and it will also be difficult terrain. But we'll see if we can make this awesome.
Awesome is the name of the gauntlet.
Right. And is this my action as well, or just my movement?
I'm going to say if you are successful on your athletics check, it'll be your movement.
Alright, great. Here we go. 17.
All right, so as you head into the tree, go ahead and place me where you would like to be climbing the tree.
Gonna go right up to the trunk and kind of work my way around the trunk up to the owl.
All right, so Lilith, you're able to see this. Everyone else is kind of focused on the owl. Chrom, you rush up to the tree and take a nice leap onto it, grab hold of one of the branches and pull yourself up. And just arm after arm, you are level with the owl. I'm going to say go ahead and make an attack roll.
I would like to grapple once again.
Oh, so leaping towards this owl, rushing forward with both arms out, you're attempting to grapple it. Go ahead and make that athletics check for me. Ooh.
18.
18. Okay. So, describe this for me.
I would like to leap from the branches, pulling myself up, and using that momentum to literally fly through the air and tear the owl to the ground, if possible.
Okay. So, you leap forward and just full-on shoulder tackle it in the side. You hear a surprise squawking from this giant owl. Lilith and Vomm, you see the owl with Chrom attached just punted out from outside the tree, and they both fall. At the height that you're falling, the owl takes... All right, and
The owl. I will be so pleased.
Yeah.
the owl hits the ground, and Chrom, you can hear something crack inside of it. It's still scrambling, but it's not doing great at all.
It
Chrom,
has fallen in front of me.
at the angle that it went, no. Chrom, you take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as you two land onto the ground, even though the owl was...
So worth it!
Yeah, so I'm going to say you guys are here, and both of you are prone. The owl is restrained.
Okay.
This has been Chrom's favorite round of Gauntlet thus
That was
far.
awesome.
That will end his turn.
Okay, well, with that, it's the owl's turn. The owl's going to attempt to get out of this. Yeah, that is a... Chrom, I need you to roll an athletics check for me.
Here we go. Ooh, not great. 11?
11. It's better than the 4 that it got. So this owl is
Oh my god!
flailing on the ground, trying to get up. Chrom, you are just holding on to it. Its wings flapping, its claws just digging into the ground. It's not able to get up. That is then going to bring us to Lilith. You are up.
Phenomenal. I saw this, right?
You saw Chrom going into a tree, and then you heard as the bird was punted out.
Okay.
Sound of an owl being kicked
Yeah,
out
you
of-
then heard poof.
All right. So if I go, if I go here, can I see Chrom and the owl on the ground?
Yes.
All right.
Here's what I'm gonna say. From now on, because I shouldn't have told you that, you're gonna have to move somewhere before I can tell you whether or not you see it.
Got it. Okay. Well, I am going to go there.
Okay. Yeah, you've got line of sight on that.
All right. And I am going to try to freeze the owl that is within Chrom's grasp and make myself a little owl trophy.
All right. So go ahead and roll that attack on disadvantage because both of them are prone, and this is a ranged attack.
Copy that. And are we still blessed?
I believe so. Yes.
Oh, wow. That was terrible, even with the bless. So that was a natural one.
Okay.
So with the, plus 6.
Unfortunately,
and
a
9.
natural one is an automatic failure, no matter what.
Yeah.
So, rushing to this area, you release this cold that you had been holding up for quite a while now, and in your excitement, you anticipate where it's going to be. You did not think that it would be on the ground, and it goes to where it would have been if it was standing, but so Chrom, you feel ice just over your back, but it goes awry. Anything else from you, Lilith?
Sorry, Chrom!
Alrighty. So that is then going to
Chrom
bring
is
us...
too pleased to care.
That is going to bring us back to the top of the round. Fess, you are up. Chrom, you're on deck. Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry, Vomm. I totally skipped over you.
That's quite all right. Well, hoping and feeling a little... Well, this is James. Feeling a little bad about putting an end to such an epic thing so simply. I'm going to walk up and, having dropped my hammer and having thrown my spear, I'm just going to try and hit the owl really hard in the face.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that attack on advantage.
That'll be a non-natural 20.
Yeah, that's gonna hit. So, you deal 1 point of damage using your fists plus your strength modifier. What is that?
Which is 4.
4. So as this giant owl is flailing on the ground and Chrom is holding onto it tightly, Vomm just walks up and crack! And the bird just stops moving.
That's so insane.
The perfect finishing blow.
Vomm, anything else on your turn?
I'm just going to look at everyone in general and just go, that's 2.
All right.
And then I'm going to recover my hammer and my spear.
All right, so go ahead
I think
and
being blue has made you a better killer.
moving
Vomm.
back to where your hammer and spear were. As you finish off the last giant owl, you all begin to hear,
Oh no.
Giant snakes?
and on that note, we're going to go ahead and take an intermission. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and take a brief 5-minute intermission so that our players can have a chance to stretch their legs, get some water. Don't go anywhere. When we come back, we're going to see exactly what it is that's in store for them, and also if there are any more traps that are laying in wait for our players to spring. We'll see you in just a second. Hello and welcome back to the Gauntlet. Hope that you enjoyed our little intermission. Before we get going back into things, I want to give a big old thank you to everyone in the chat for filling it with shrubs.
Shrubs.
Also, I want to give a quick reminder for anyone who is new here. You are able to redeem inspiration points just for watching this show or any of our shows. You get inspiration points for watching our shows. You can redeem them in the chat to help out the players here or spin the Wheel of Chaos, which it looks like, thanks to Dragon Mage 28. We see you, RJ. There is going to be an Agent of Chaos happening on Chrom as soon as this opens up. If you're enjoying the show,
Thank you, Dragon Mage.
we just want to say thank you so much for being here, and also, if we would appreciate a follow if you are enjoying it enough to want to stick around for the ride. Also, as we come back from intermission, a quick reminder on our charity. Emmy, take it away.
Sure thing. Again, our charity for the month of July that we are shouting out is True Colors United. They do some excellent work for LGBT homeless youth. Please go take a look at them. We've got a link down below.
Alrighty. So, with that, let's go ahead and dive on back in to where we left off. So, having just finished off the giant owls and hearing a hissing coming back from the main map area, before anything happens, we have to spin the Wheel of Chaos. So round and round it goes. Where it stops, not even I know. Let's see some more traps. Hey, resistance. This is a positive benefit on Chrom. Resistance, Chrom, you are now resistant to all damage for the next. Actually, hold on. This is something that, yeah, you're resistant for the next 3 turns to all damage.
Positive, finally.
Gotta go find some hissing monsters.
Thank you, Dragon Mage.
Yeah, get in there, Chrom.
Yes. I will
Alrighty.
try. Chrom is still feeling pretty beat up, but no fear.
So, with the hissing, we have a snake, a snake, a snake, and a snake. These are giant poisonous snakes. You can see that there are a variety of snakes that have appeared. A couple of them seem to be these large black vipers. Lilith, the one next to you, is an oversized diamondback rattlesnake. And Vomm, the one that you can see out of the corner of your eye, seems to be of a large cobra variety. Though these are giant poisonous snakes, they are still medium-sized creatures. So, with that is going to actually bring us to the snakes. Lilith, the one that is... Oh, hey! Thank you, Babs 8000. Thank you, Babs 80,015 for redeeming Rousing Speech. You all now have a point of inspiration that you can choose to spend at any time to give yourself advantage on an attack and a saving throw. Might be handy right now. I don't know why. As well as an ability check. If you already had inspiration, this does not stack up, but if you've spent it, you've now got it. So, Lilith, the one showing up right next to you, is going to go ahead and attack you, and with a 19 on the die, that is going to be 25 to hit.
Toy. That hits hard.
Alright, that is going to be 5 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
And as a reminder, you are still blessed.
Oh, fabulous.
Also, as a reminder, you just got a point of inspiration.
Yeah, I shall use that. So that's a non-natural 20.
Okay, that is a success. So you are only going to take half of this. Wow.
22, actually. I forgot about my actual
Good
2 points.
thing you...
I don't like those sounds from the Gauntlet Master.
You take 8
No,
points...
we never like to hear wow.
You take 8 points of poison damage in addition to the damage that you took from the fangs biting into you from this giant rattlesnake. Yeah.
Okay.
So, wait.
So
it's
that is going to be 8 points of poison damage on top of the 5 points of piercing damage.
oh. Ow.
All right. That is going to do it for that snake.
That's a lot of damage.
That is a lot of damage. It's 3d6 on the poison die. It rolled 2 6s out of them. So, this snake is going to come up to you, Fess, and is going to make an attack on you. That is going to be a 24 to hit.
Hells! Yes, a 24 hits the shield of Kelemvor.
That is going to be 6 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw as well.
I'm going to use that inspiration. Screw this. No,
All right.
no. Okay, so... Oh, that's an 8.
8. That is a failure. So you take 9 points of poison damage as this, what appears to be a large black mamba, bites into you.
And that was, how much was the first one?
6 points of piercing and 9 points of poison.
I have 1 hit point. Alright.
Okay. This snake is going to move up
One is
to
better
you
than
here,
0.
Vomm.
Yes.
And, that is going to be an 8 to hit. I'm guessing that's not going to do it.
Nah.
And then this snake is going to also make it to you and is going to take a bite at you. That is going to be a 19 to hit.
Three little buggers. Yeah, that'll just hit.
That is going to be 8 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Righto. I am going to use that inspiration.
All right. Thank you so much, Babs. That came in very handy.
Yeah.
That is cocked. A Constitution save, you say?
Yes.
11.
11 just saves. So, you take 8 points of piercing damage and 4 points of poison damage as this bites into you. That is going to do it for the snakes. Lilith, you are up. Vomm, you are on deck. One quick moment. I have to leave frame to take care of the air conditioner.
Bye! Oh god, there's master.
Apparently,
moment.
the master's having technical
And I'm back. Okay. Wow. Goodness gracious. Benjamin Collin, our lovely moderator, redeeming 4 adrenaline surges, 1 on everyone. So,
Oh. Thank you, Benjamin.
Oh, wow.
We hear you from the stands. We love you.
Lilith, you are up.
Fantastic. I will pull out my rapier and try to cut off its head.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll that attack.
So the first one is a 19, and the second one is a 15. So
All right.
19.
19 is going to hit. Go ahead and roll damage as you stab into the head of this rattlesnake.
4 points of piercing damage.
4 points of piercing damage coming at it. Well done. Anything else from you, Lilith?
That is it.
All right. That is then going to bring us to Vomm. You are up.
Right, just about doing all right. Question: was I able to retrieve my hammer and/or spear?
Yes, you were able to just automatically pick them up at the end of your turn.
Marvelous. In that case, I'm gonna try and strike this beastie directly in front of me here with my hammer.
All right. Go ahead and roll that attack.
Ooh. 10.
10 is not going to hit, unfortunately.
Ah.
Are you still blessed?
I am. That was with the bless.
Oh, dang. All right.
Roll very poorly.
Not blessed enough.
No.
Was that also with the adrenaline surge that was given to you by Ben?
Oh, no, it was not. Too many things to take account of. Let's see if I... Oh,
Ben,
that's a
thank
lot
you.
better. That's a 17 on the die.
17 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Thank you, Ben.
Oh. Too bad.
There are too many buffs to keep track of.
Okay. That's 5 bludgeoning.
5 points of bludgeoning. Alrighty. As you smash down into the snake, it's hurt, but you weren't able to really crush it as we have seen in the past. Anything else from you, Vomm?
Nope.
All right. That is then going to bring us to Fess. You are up. Chrom, you are on deck.
All right. Now. Sorry, I'm thinking terminology here. I'm going to. Oh, I have so many choices. I'm so frightened. One healing points. I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to. This won't be enough. Yep. All right. I'm going to hold out my shield and it glows with a smoky radiance and channel divinity. And I've chosen Abjure Enemy on this here snake.
Okay, what needs to happen?
Wisdom saving throw.
A wisdom saving throw from this. Ooh, that is an 18 on the die, so that's going to be a total of 18.
But actually, something does still happen. Its speed is halved for 1 minute.
Okay, good to know.
Damage.
Very good to know.
So I guess there's that.
All right. Was that your action?
Yes.
Okay.
It
So that is then going to bring us to Chrom.
Right, Chrom can't get enough of this grappling action. He's going to move forward just 5 feet, and he's going to attempt to grapple once again this snake
All right, so
using his inspiration.
all right, so go ahead and you reach forward to grab the black mamba and trying to grip it around its neck. Ooh, that's actually not bad. What'd you get?
Well, I rolled a 16 and a 17 plus my 6 is 23.
All right, you definitely beat its 16. So you reach down, just grab the snake, and you're holding on to it. It's pretty big, but you're able to grip it with both hands. So that snake
All right,
appears
great.
to be
And
grappled.
then remind me, while I'm grappling something, I can drag it along with me, correct?
Yes, I will say that it is, your speed is halved while doing so, but I'll let that happen.
Great, I would like to put myself right here and put the snake 1 square below me. So shall I just move myself?
Yep, and then this snake comes along for the
I would
ride.
like
Well done.
The snake,
And because...
absolutely, and that will end my turn.
Nicely done. Because
yes.
The snake moved not of its own accord, it does not get an attack of opportunity on Vomm. All right, that is then going to bring us to the snakes. We're going to start with the one on Lilith. It is going to take an attack on you, but with a 3 on the die. That is only going to be a 9 to hit.
Oh.
All right, then we're going to go with the one on Fess. That is a 19 to hit, Fess.
A 19 does not hit the shield of Kelemvor.
No, it does not. Chrom, the one that...
What we like to see.
Chrom, the one that you are grappling, is going to attempt to attack you, and at disadvantage, it still rolls a 9 in total on both of them, so that's not going to do it. And Vomm, the one that is at you, is going to make an attack. That is going to be a 21 to hit on that one.
That'll do it.
And that is going to be 7 points of piercing damage, and once again, that horrible, horrible Constitution saving throw.
Alright. Okay. With the blessed. 21.
21, very nice. So you only take 5 points of poison damage as the flame running through your veins burns stronger and stronger. That's going to do it for the snakes, bringing us to Lilith. You are up. Vomm, you are on deck.
All right.
Sorry, what was the initial damage from that snake?
The initial damage from that snake was 7 points of piercing. So 7
Right.
piercing and then 5 poison.
Okay, well, that will be enough to take me to 0 hit points then.
Oh.
Okay, so Vomm is unconscious.
All right. Can I see that he is unconscious? No, I have 2 trees between me and him. I have no
Yes.
idea what's going on with him. Okay, so this snake in front of me, I am again going to try to stab with my rapier.
All right, go ahead and roll that attack. And I believe...
It was a natural one.
Alrighty, so unfortunately that is not going to do it with the snake. I'm trying to remember. Ben, you've got the thing lined up. Did Lilith use her adrenaline surge last time? Can't remember. We suddenly got 4 of them, and I'm pretty sure only
I
a
did not.
couple were
I only
used.
rolled, but
Alright, so I'm going to say Lilith, go ahead and roll that on advantage. And Chrom, you still have one that you have yet to use. So that'll be that.
13 plus 4, 17.
17 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
That was much better. Thank you, Ben. You are amazing. Oh, max damage. 10 points of piercing damage.
10 points of piercing damage. Very nice. So you're able to
All right.
pull your rapier back and stab right in. You actually catch the snake as its mouth opens up, coming at you for another bite, and that snake is no more.
Yes.
All
Go on,
right.
snake.
So that is your action. Anything for your movement or your bonus action, Lilith?
I hate these traps. I am going. I can still see this one here. No, I shall stay put. I can still see that one.
Okay. Staying where you are, that is then going to bring us to Vomm. I need you to make a death saving throw for me.
Right. Obviously, it goes without saying that bless has gone away.
Yep.
So, first death save. Here we go. 14.
14, all right, so that is your first success. Well done. All right, that is then going to bring us to the top of the round with Fess. You are up, Chrom, you are on deck.
All right.
Snakes are in the hole.
I don't see any way. I have to kill this thing, even if I heal. It will not be enough to keep this thing from killing me on a hit. So, I'm going to once more tap my rapier into my shield, and I shall cast. Oh, the name of it is Divine Favor, I believe. Yes, Divine Favor.
All
so
right.
I make next minute an extra 1d4 damage.
Okay.
And since I still have Adrenaline Surge, I shall attack this snake.
All right, go ahead. Actually, I believe... Was your adrenaline surge?
I did not use it.
Okay. Right, you did not attack.
Yeah, I did not attack.
Alrighty.
So that's going to be a 18.
18 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Alright, plus the extra d4 radiant. So that is going to be 7 piercing damage and 1 radiant damage.
Alright, so a total of 8 points of damage to this snake. It seems hurt, but it is still standing.
Alright, and that's going to be my turn.
Alrighty. That is going to bring us to Chrom. You are up.
All right, this snake that Chrom has grappled, he would like to attempt to pin its head to the ground and crush it with his flail.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll that attack on advantage because you have it restrained and grappled.
Yes, that is a 22 to hit.
Yes, that's definitely going to hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
And that is 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
10 points of bludgeoning damage as you take the mama's head, smashing it into the ground and bringing your flail in for a really quick 1-2. The head flattens entirely. It is dead.
All right, that's what we like to see.
All
That
right.
will do it for Chrom.
That is then going to bring us to the snakes. The snake behind you, Chrom, is actually going to turn around and attempt to attack you. That's a 22 to hit.
That will definitely hit.
All right, so that is going to be 6 points of piercing damage, halved to 3 thanks to the Chaos Wheel. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
All right, and I just used my inspiration, so this is a straight roll. But that's a 19 on the die plus 5. Is 24.
So that is the damage is halved to 4 because you succeed the save, and then halved again to 2 because you are resistant to it. So you take 2 points of poison damage
Very nice.
from that bite.
Oof.
Chrom is still looking pretty rough, sitting at a big 3 out of 35 hit points.
Lord.
That is then going to bring us to the snake that is at you, Fess. It is going to attempt to attack you. That is a 21 to hit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh!
I will go down.
That is 6 points of piercing damage on the bite, and
Do I have to make a con save if I'm unconscious?
you know what? I'm gonna say yes because it's all part of the same singular attack. It's not a 1-2 thing.
That's a natural one.
Okay. So in total, you also take 13 poison damage.
Well, I'm not dead.
So
but I am.
what is your maximum health?
My maximum health is 27.
27. Okay, so you are not instantly killed, but you are unconscious.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, this has been fun, kids. It's alright.
So-
Kelemvor is not ready to grace his halls with me yet.
That is then going to bring us to Lilith. You are up.
All right. first, I am going to, as you said before, I'm just going to stow my rapier, and I am going to gather a ball of frost in my hands and shoot it at the snake that just downed my friend.
All right, so go ahead and make that attack roll.
18.
18 is going to hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
8 points. Max damage.
8 points is enough to freeze the snake entirely as it stays motionless.
And then for my bonus action, seeing my friend go down, I am again going to cast Healing Word at 2nd level on Fess.
All right, how much healing?
I was just filling the chat with shrubs.
Fess, you're not dead yet.
Fess, get back here.
7 points of healing.
7 points of healing. Very nice. So, Fess is back up.
Here we go.
And Fess, have you got that for the healing?
I do.
All right. Lilith, anything else from you?
Yes. I, again, am going to move on the path that I know does not have any traps.
Okay.
I'm going to go... Oh, that's not how you move. I'm going to go... Boing! And I'm going to go... I can actually reach it from here. Can I? Yeah. And I will stay there.
Okay. That is then going to bring us to Vomm. I need you to make another death saving throw.
Okay. Oh, that's a 2.
A 2. All right, so that is your first fail. We have 1 fail and 1 success from Vomm. Top of the round. Fess, you are up. Chrom, you are on deck.
Kelemvor will not have me yet. I'm going to tiptoeingly 5, 10, 15.
You're good. I want you to know you're good by that much. As much as I would love to see Fess up and then back down because of a trap.
Alright, well, knowing that, I shall tiptoe exactly that path back out, probably, but I shall reach out my hand and the same smoke that radiated off of my shield shall reach forward, and I shall reach out to Vomm and do lay on hands for 6 points.
All right, so Vomm, as you are laying there, you come back with 6 health.
All right.
Alrighty, that is then going to bring us to, unless, Fess, do you have anything else you want to do on your turn?
Out of spell slots now. No, that should do it.
Alright, that is then going to bring us to Chrom the Crusher. You are up.
Did you think it would be so easy, Snake? And he turns around and swings again with his flail as recklessly as possible.
Alright.
Good thing that was reckless, because one of those was a natural 1, but the other was an 11, bringing it to 17.
17 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage on this last giant snake.
And that is 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right, 7 points of bludgeoning damage to the snake. Well done. It is still slithering, but that was pretty darn good. Chrom, anything else from you?
No, that will do it.
All right, and I believe that was your last turn of resistance to damage. The
That sounds about right.
snake is gonna come biting at you. That is an 18 on the die, bringing that to a 24 to hit. Chrom, that is going to be
will absolutely hit.
5 points of piercing damage and the Constitution saving throw.
Doesn't matter, because I only have 3 hit points.
All right, and it's not going to auto-kill you even with the max damage there, so Chrom falls unconscious.
Well, that's the end of my healing.
However... Oh,
Chrom.
never mind. It
Oh,
has happened actually once already since we took a long rest, so the relentless endurance feature is used up and Chrom remains unconscious.
Alrighty. So, with that that is then going to bring us to Lilith. You are up.
All right. I safely around these traps. We'll cast Ray of Frost on the last remaining snake, hoping to freeze it to death.
All right, go ahead and do so.
That is 21.
21 is going to hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Frost damage as another ray of frost comes shooting through the woods.
5 points of cold.
5 points of cold damage is enough to again create another slithering sculpture as it freezes entirely.
Oh,
Love leaving sculptures behind.
Lilith, anything left on your turn?
Yes, for my bonus action, I shall use my last spell slot and cast Healing Word at spell level 1 on Chrom.
All right, go ahead and roll that healing.
5 points of heals.
Chrom, you have recovered 5 health as you are back up and at them.
And now I am
Phew.
tapped.
So,
Oh, God.
as that is happening, with the last of the giant poisonous snakes, you can't tell if your eyes are getting fuzzy, but as you blink, small silvery strands begin to appear running throughout the trees as now suddenly spider webs overtake the entirety of the forest.
Oh.
Well, I wonder if spider comes after snake.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, my spider said to tell me that he comes after Ed.
Oh.
So, in addition to that,
Alright.
let me get them going on. 4 spiders, 4 giant wolf spiders, slowly descend down the trees and onto the webbing. And that is going to be their turn. They're up first here. So, this
Do
one...
wolf spiders get pack tactics?
do wolf spiders get pack tactics?
You know, because a wolf's
The name.
And no, they do not.
Chrom.
Benjamin in the chat saying, this room is 2020 in a nutshell.
Yes, it just keeps getting worse.
Yes! Keep
Lilith,
going.
this spider is going to come up to you and is going to make a bite attack against you, but that is only going to be a 9 to hit. This second spider is going to come along the other side, giving advantage. That is, wow, 4s on both of them, so that is going to be a 7 to hit. Not gonna do it. Chrom, this giant spider
Lucky.
immediately next to you is going to attack you. That is going to be a 14 to hit, which is not going to do it. And then this giant spider is going to come down, and that is going to be an 11. Oh, wait, no, on advantage. Even worse, an 11 to hit. Not gonna do anything there. Before, Vomm, we get to your turn, however, Rezkin420 has redeemed Agents of Chaos on the next person, which is you, Vomm.
Yes.
We spin the wheel of chaos once again, and
Oh,
let's see
good.
where this is going to fall.
Oh, God.
come on, let's make it interesting.
Recovery. This is a
Yes.
positive.
This one is very good.
This one you've actually never had before. Vomm, you recover.
Oh, I
Up.
thought it was the healing one.
You recover up to 3 levels in spell slots.
Oh, is that so?
That is so.
Of any
Rolling now. This room just actually got occurring.
So up to 3 levels being 3 1s or a 1 and a 2, etc.
Exactly.
Right. Oh,
That is
Oh,
very good.
that is very good.
And also for our barbarian friend, don't worry. If you ever get that, I've got you covered as well.
Thank you. Glad you think of me. I'm assuming it means more rage, which makes me very happy.
Oh yeah, you'd get a rage back.
Oh, that was very good.
All right, so that is then going to bring us to Vomm. You're up.
as I feel the arcane magic return to me, I hold my spear aloft and say, Rezkin would not have you take me yet, Gauntlet. And I cast Cure Wounds on myself at 2nd level.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll that healing. Wow.
Yes.
This is great. You guys are getting to see a lot of what the Chaos Wheel has to offer.
I recover 15 points of healing.
Whoa! Oh!
15!
That's
Wow! Okay. All right.
Yes.
Anything else?
I'm gonna move here.
Okay. All right. That is then going to. That's going to bring us to Fess. You are up. Vomm, you are. Or Chrom, you are on deck. Lilith, you are in the hole.
very nervous. I'm just going to walk 5 feet there.
Nothing happens.
Okay. I'm going to stab at it
All right. Go ahead and roll that attack.
with my rapier. That's a 19 on the die.
That is definitely going to hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Sadly, my divine favor went down when I did, but that's all right. That is a 7 on the die, so that means it's 10 piercing damage.
10 points of piercing damage to this giant wolf spider. That's you seem to get it in a good fleshy chunk of its abdomen, but it's still up, barely. Anything else from you, Fess?
Not it yet.
All right, that is then going to bring us to Chrom. You are up. Lilith, you are on deck.
Alright, even though he's barely standing, I might as well finish the work that you have started. Taking advantage of this flank, will strike with my flail at advantage. That is a 19 and a 20 on the die.
Ooh, okay. So, that wonderful, wonderful natural 20.
Yes!
Oh, let's see that
Yes.
damage.
I have thrown my old D8 in the garbage. This is a new one. Please treat me better than last couple weeks. Yes! That is 7 on the first die, doubled to 14. That is only a 2 on the second die is 16, plus an additional 4 is 19 points
Wow.
of bludgeoning damage.
19 points of bludgeoning damage as you spin around looking at this massive wolf spider with your flail just whoosh, and there's that delay from the handle and then the ball at the end crushing down. You create a small crater underneath the spider with the force that you hit it with. It is squished.
Damn right I do.
You see, this is what happens when you have Kelemvor in your life. Follow Kelemvor, and you too.
Kelemvor didn't even charge that one up for me.
Chrom, anything else from
That
you?
was all natural, all Chrom. All Chrom. No, Chrom would just like to look satisfied and look at his flail and say, "You are finally treating me right, friend."
I would like to
Alrighty.
use my reaction to actually high five Crow.
All right, yeah, you can use your reaction. High five to
Actual high
Chrom.
five.
Actual high five.
That is going to bring us to
I
Lilith. You are
use
up.
my reaction.
All right, I pull out my rapier and I hit it with my onto my shield, and a loud thunderous sound emits. I cast thunderclap.
All right. So do they need to roll anything, or is this just straight up? Constitution on both of them. Alrighty. That's going to be a 6, and that's going to be a 20.
Oh.
The 20 saves, the 6 does not.
All right. So, to what happens?
It gets 1d6 thunder damage. I need to throw out my die. That was a 1.
All right. So, 1 thunder damage happening to the giant wolf spider to the audience's left. This one. As you, a thunderous clap rings out. The spiders both kind of seem unfazed. That's you've had better thunder. Anything else from you, Lilith?
No.
All
That is
right.
it.
That is going to bring us to the spiders. The one to your right is going to attack you on advantage from its friend. That's a 1 and a 6, so nothing happening there. The second one, that is going to be a 21 to hit.
Oh, yes.
All right, so you take 7 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Of course you do. 18.
18. Wow. You succeed. So you're only going to. Let me double check this. Yep. You're only going to take half of this. So you only take 3 points of poison damage from the spider biting into you.
I am down.
Okay.
That's 10 points and I had 9.
Because of you going down with this poison, you are stable. You are not making death saving throws. You are stable. However, you are poisoned for the next hour. Recovering hit points does not solve this poison. And in addition, you will be paralyzed as long as you're poisoned this way.
Wow.
Alright.
Oh boy.
All right, so that is going to be it for Lilith. That spider, after taking you down, it's thinking that its venom is going to be doing its work, so it is then going to yeah, it's going to come into the fray here. Chrom, spider attacking you. It's only going to be an 11 to hit. Not much is going to happen there. That is going to be it for the spiders, bringing us to Vomm. You are up.
Right, so, GM, question.
Yes.
Knowing what has just happened to Lilith, James, me, has some thoughts on further tactics. Would Vomm have any idea of what has just happened to Lilith?
Go ahead and give me a quick medicine check.
Certainly. Actually, not bad at those.
I guess what you do.
Kind of. Well, that and kill things.
He either goes one
okay.
way or the other.
Pretty
Like,
good with the spear.
That'll be a 13.
13. You don't have a full sense of the scope of what's happened to Lilith, but you can tell that she is stable. And something is wrong, but you're not exactly sure what.
Right. More immediate problems at hand anyway. I'm gonna try and spear this here spider.
Alrighty, and it gave itself a advantage because it wanted to help its friend.
24.
Oh, that's definitely gonna hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Right. Maximum damage. 9 piercing.
9 points of piercing damage. Very nice.
That's what we like to see.
Big facts.
As you stab into this this spider, it's looking pretty beat up, but it's still moving. Anything else from you, Vomm?
No.
All right, that is then going to bring us to top of the round with Fess.
Alright, unfortunately I'm out of lay on hands, so there's not much I can do about what's happening down below, so... I will stab at this spider.
Okay. Go ahead.
That's 21 to hit.
21 is going to hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Alright. That's going to be 8 points of piercing damage with
8
my rapier.
points of piercing damage with your rapier. You are able to bring it up and down, right into the top of its head. It goes down for the count. Anything else from you, Fess?
I'm going to say friendship in the Gauntlet is only for us, and then I'm going to come right around.
Okay. How do you come around there?
5, 10.
You are going immediately through a tree if you go that way.
5, 10. Oh god. 15. 20.
Okay.
25.
Yeah. If you go there, I'm going to call that difficult terrain because it's still part of the tree.
Now this is where I will go.
Okay. All right. That is then going to bring us to Chrom. You are up.
Alright, Chrom will see his paladin friend dancing around the spider here, and he will say, "Teamwork makes the dream work," and he will move down 5 feet and attack with the flail at advantage.
Very nice. Go ahead and do so.
And very nice, that is a soft 20.
Soft 20 is going to hit. Go ahead and roll damage on that.
These guys just keep lining up for the flail. Here we go. And that's 7 on the die, plus 4 is 11.
Ooh, 11 points of damage is enough to finish off that spider. It's down. All right, Chrom, anything else from you?
See what you can do with the help of friends. That'll do it.
Alrighty. I actually need to look up the rules of this, because this spider might be about to begin to dig in to its paralyzed friend, or to its meal. So...
Yeah, that sounds bad.
That sounds very bad, Gauntlet Master.
But you get your choice of frogate.
Yeah. One moment while I...
Are purple tieflings grape flavored?
The frogget is also
No,
cursed.
no one liked that one, huh?
You know, we never did see if there was a Tootsie Roll in the center of those giant owls. I suppose we didn't look close enough. We're giggling nervously as our friend might be at dessert. It's great stuff.
So...
I mean, hell, death is inevitable in the Gauntlet, and being eaten by a spider is pretty cool.
Lilith, as you...
It is
you're
pretty metal.
As you are stable, but unable to move, this spider bites into you.
I can feel all of this because I'm not unconscious.
What?
I can like feel all this happening. I'm not unconscious.
You're unconscious, but you are stable. So I don't know. In your dream of unconsciousness, you might feel a little bit of a prick happening. It's as if, you know, in your dream, you were walking through a bed of roses.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, so that's going to be an automatic success from the spider because you are paralyzed. That is going to... I mean, you're stable. Yeah, you are... You're now making death saving throws, so you're no longer stable.
Correct. Okay.
But you don't take an automatic failure. You're just not stable anymore.
Got it.
And that's going to be its turn. That is then going to bring us to Vomm. You are up.
Oh, this is a difficult one, because I feel like this spider might have just started to make my decision for me. Right, I'm going to sort of look over in that direction. Right, nah. And I'm going to cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level on Chrom.
Okay.
Alright, thank you. Thank you, Vomm.
Okay, you regain 11 hit points.
That's pretty good.
I didn't think we could get over there.
Alrighty. Vomm, anything else from you?
Much better.
I think with that, I'm going to stay where I am.
Okay. On that note, that is then going to bring us to Fess. You are up. Chrom, you are on deck, and well, Lilith, you're being eaten.
Well, I know that we can't leave the room that is 2020 without actually killing everything. Maybe that's actually the answer in real life too. I don't know, but here we go. I'm going to. Okay. 5, 10. I can't get this thing to work. I'm sorry.
We'll teach you later.
15, 20.
All right.
25.
All right. As you enter into the webbing, I need you to
the
make.
webbing is actually not just for funsies.
It's not just for funsies. I need you to make a dexterity saving or a dexterity check.
Sure. Check.
Yeah. Well, dexterity save technically. Yeah.
17.
17. Okay, you're good. You are able to maneuver through it. It's difficult, but you're fine.
Okay. So that was 25.
All right.
30.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my action to continue to move.
All right.
35.
Okay.
40.
We're really gonna have to teach you how to do this.
I know, sorry! 45, 50, I'm tiptoeing!
All right, cool, you got there. Anything else on your turn, Fess?
No, that's my turn.
All right, that is then going to bring us to Chrom. You are up.
Alright, I think I have the movement, but will you please verify? I'm gonna show you. I would like to move this straight path here.
Yes.
But I'm not sure how much difficult terrain is in my way.
You will enter into the spider's webbing here. And you will also enter into some spider's webbing there. And the tree itself
And the trap
area
as well
is
difficult.
The trap is difficult terrain. The spider's webbing is a dexterity saving throw, and getting into the branches of the tree is difficult terrain. So that would be...
Alright, just barely. barely not enough, right? I could get here.
Well, so let's see. If you move forward into the spider's webbing here, you're going to have to make a dexterity check. So that's also going to determine what can happen.
Yes, it looks like no matter what path I take, 25 feet will get me to here, and then I don't have the extra movement to get into the web. So, Chrom would like to just very carefully dance his way around. 1, 2. This way.
All right,
and
once
then
you
we will
enter
step into the
there.
web.
Yes, so I need that dexterity saving throw from you.
Now, is this, because I can see the web, does my danger sense give me advantage?
Yes, it does.
Alright, great. So advantage on the dex save is a 10 and a 12 plus 3, so 15.
15. Very nice. Yeah, you make it. You're good. So you're able to tiptoe through.
Alright, great. And I will take just one more step here, and I will drop my flail on the ground, and I will hurl a javelin.
Alrighty. So it's going through the trees. It's going to have cover, but you're still able to do it. So let's go ahead and see that attack.
21.
21. Yeah, that's going to hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Alright. Very nice. And that is 7 points of piercing damage.
7 points of piercing damage to the spider. A good hit with your spear. However, it is still up. Anything else from you, Chrom?
There's literally nothing else Chrom can do this time.
All right, Lilith, I need a death saving throw from you, please.
Alright, first was a 12.
12. So that is one success. That is then going to bring us to the spider. As it has been hit and is now being accosted by its meal has been rudely interrupted, it is going to attempt to attack you, Fess, and also Benjamin Collin. Thank you so much for the 500 bits.
Thank you, bud. And also, I'm is absolutely in keeping with the shield of Kelemvor.
Fess, that is going to be a 15 to hit, which is not going to do it. And that spider is going to stay where it is. That's then going to bring us to Vomm. You are up.
Right. Let's see if I can finish this thing off. Let's see. Would I be able to move in this fashion? To go...
Yep, and it's going to be difficult terrain in there.
Just what, in the webs?
In the tree.
Oh, I see, right. So that will take 5 just to get out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, we go here.
Okay.
And does that spider look like it's in cover?
It's definitely got cover in this area. Ooh. It's pretty much right behind. The trunk of the tree would be right here, so it's pretty fully covered. Also, thank you, Cadillac, for the follow. Welcome to the Adventurers Pack.
Yes, welcome. I personally am the most horrible of the lot.
We always love new friends.
Sod it. I'm going to go 25-30 over to here and I'm going to try and stab the thing.
All right. I am going to say in that little bit there is also some spider webbing in that, so I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Lovely. 11.
11. And 11 is not going to do it. So, you are tangled up in this web.
Just charging into it. This web.
Let's see here. So essentially, you are restrained. That's it. You can make a strength check to try and get out of it on your turn, but that's it.
Can I do that now as an action?
Yeah, you can either attack the spider. You can attack the spider. Actually, I believe. Let me double check here. All the rules in the world.
Literally all of the rules in the entire world are in the feed.
So you can attack, but you'll be at disadvantage, or you can use your turn to get out.
Let's go for the attack. This
Alrighty.
is the way of Grumsh. Oh, it's bad. It's an 8.
8 is not going to do it with the giant wolf spider, unfortunately. Vomm, anything else from you? All right, top of the round. That is then going to bring us to Fess.
All right. I'm going to attack it.
All right.
Yeah, because this trap, I imagine, is difficult and/or impassable terrain here. Yes.
It is difficult terrain.
Terrain. Okay. It would be just like DM to put a trap right there. So I'm going to just attack it.
All right, let's see that attack roll.
That's a 24.
That's gonna hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
That is 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage to this spider is enough to bring it down to the ground. Fess, anything else on your turn?
Trying to stabilize my friend is an action, right?
Yes, that is a medicine check action.
Alright, then, nope.
All right.
Out
So,
of things I can do that aren't stabbing things.
having taken your the last giant wolf spider to the ground does not come out from underneath you, and you hear coming from the north of the map. And with that, we are going to end today's episode of the Gauntlet.
Still no TPK.
Wow!
TPK. Really, truly, no TPK.
Still
What
no
did I
TPK.
tell you?
Oh. How?
Wow, everyone.
How
Freaking
did we not die?
Oh,
Wow.
guys. Really, though?
How did we not die?
I don't know. I do not know. Goodness gracious, everyone. Wow. So that's a whole lot of everything happening there. Let's see. So we got to the giant wolf spiders.
Death.
That is going to be, let's go ahead and divvy up some experience to you all. So,
Do we
Okay.
get
All right.
experience here since we're not in a sanctuary? Gauntlet Master.
well, it's been, you know what? That's a very good point because, gosh, we usually end on a
Sanctuary.
sanctuary, so that's why I'm so used to doing a experience at the end. But no, you're right. Experience only comes at the end of a sanctuary. I am gonna say, you killed a lot. Oh,
Yeah, we did.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So, making your way through giant centipedes, giant frogs, giant lizards, giant owls, giant poisonous snakes, and giant wolf spiders. You made it through all of the giant stuff. How y'all feeling?
Damn right. we
I almost got eaten, so not great.
Yeah. And next week, we're gonna have a guest show up who is going to be a new character at full stats.
This did occur to me.
So now that we have gotten to the end, thank you to our audience for being along for this ride. We'll go ahead and announce next week we are going to have a special guest. You may know her as the voice of Ingrid from Fire Emblem. We are going to have the wonderful Brittany Cox joining our game here next week. So be sure to come on by on Friday for the next episode of the Gauntlet. We're gonna have an amazing time. It's gonna be it's gonna be a whole lot of fun. We're really excited. Thank you all so much for being a part of today's episode of the Gauntlet. If you are enjoying this show, please give us a follow. It means the world to us. If you would like to follow us on other platforms, you can follow us on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Yeah, all of those things. There are
the
links.
things.
Oh, hey, Leoric. Thank you so much for the follow. Look at that. I talk about it, and it's like it happens.
Welcome to the
Thank
back.
you.
You can also join us at our Discord. We have a public Discord that is open to everyone. Again, link in the widgets below. And we are going to be heading over to our Discord now for our post-show hangout, where we're going to talk about strategy, talk about things that went well, talk about things that maybe didn't go well, and answer any questions that you all in the audience might have. Come on by. It's going to be fun. Otherwise, thank you so much for joining, and we will see you next week in the Gauntlet. Bye, all.
Bye, guys.
Bye bye.